Ooh, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Yes.
So nerve-wracking.
Wait. Do you have the double jointed podcasting up?
For the thumbnail.
You're gonna put it for a thumbnail, right?
Yeah, it's on the
Okay,
thumbnail.
awesome. Which one are you using again?
I couldn't find the one you did. I have to re-download it.
You want me to send it to you?
I'll edit the thumbnail later.
Sure.
Yeah, hello, welcome to Double Jointed Podcast. Joined by Cy, Lemons, and the other guy that I forgot already.
God damn it! It is
Truce.
How?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. How do you
You
manage
don't
to
understand.
so quickly like that?
Before he clicked start, he was practicing this, and it didn't happen.
It's okay, Rumjack. No hard feelings.
Yeah, well, in my defense, you're not in here like all the time either.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, that's valid.
So,
Oh, fuck.
how's everybody doing?
Smashing.
Absolutely. I can't even think of a word right now. You know, just
listen. You guys are taking this too seriously. You and Truce are taking it too seriously. Just have a good time, vibe. Let's
I
just
didn't even say
Yeah.
You were clearing your throat like you were a newscaster before this, okay?
Me?
You were clearing your throat. No, Truce.
Oh,
He was like,
Truth sounded so different at the start. It's like I was just confused, like, who is this man? Like, what the fuck's he doing?
he was
Anyway,
getting ready.
I'm not taking this seriously. I really don't give a shit. I'm just like
That's a
concentrating on
lie.
the game.
This is a massive lie. Anyways, we can go back to talking about Florida Man because Florida Man's fun to talk about.
Yeah.
Florida man.
I'm gonna Google Florida Man and then read the first thing that comes up.
Dude, I'm down. Yeah,
that's a good one.
I always expect it's either some crack or bath salts or meth. Definitely meth.
Alligator.
Wasn't there one where some guy went into a Burger King and drank all the like deep frying oil?
What?
Yeah.
Was it
That's
hot
not
or
like that.
cold? Was it hot or cold?
No fucking clue. He drank it. So he's either burnt all his insides or
his insides must be crispy.
No, he looks like the kind of person who would do it though. Like he was proper fat. Like
Jesus.
But
wait.
Why would you drink oil? Like that's just a bit grim.
Maybe it's just his diet. Maybe he wanted to drink some oil to give him some more fiber. Is it fiber? No, it doesn't give you fiber.
That's cholesterol.
It's cholesterol.
Maybe
he wanted high cholesterol.
Yeah. He wanted to quench his thirst with a bit of oil. Real quick, you know.
More like clog your arteries. If I'm being
his arteries weren't clogged enough, so he had like a really weird feeling. He just wanted to clog them back up again.
He just wanted to have an immediate stroke. Let's be real.
Carbonate. Wait. What was that carbonated water thing that was like everybody like used to shit on because it literally was
sparkling water?
Seltzer.
Yeah. No. It was a specific brand. It was a specific brand.
It's all fucking TV static.
Was it? Okay. I'm gonna look it up. The reason why
San
is
Pellegrino, Perrier. That's like the two big ones.
Perrier
is good.
Perrier is good, but what was the thing that like you can get it at Rite Aid or some shit? It was like it was in a can and it would like it always tasted like a hint of a fruit, even though like
Polar.
You know, no. Was it Perrier? I don't think it was Perrier. Perrier was pretty good. No, there was another brand. I'm gonna look it up. I'm literally gonna look up flavored water brand because there's a reason why I'm bringing it up. Because, fuck, where is it? The hell is Splash? I found Splash. LaCroix.
I was thinking about genuinely. Like, I was genuinely thinking that. I was trying to think what the name of it was though.
Wait. Lemons, Rumjack. Think of it like this. Let's say if you had like a apple LaCroix. Think of it like this. Think of if LaCroix, right, bottled seltzer water and shipped it in a truck, and they put one apple on top of the shipment in the truck, and that is what apple LaCroix tastes like.
Really?
Yes.
LaCroix sounds like a really shitty dark rum.
It's like okay. It's like if someone is whispering in your ear the name of a fruit, and you're drinking LaCroix.
Yeah.
That's what it's like. That's what it's like to drink that. It's just sparkled water, and there is no hint. There's the tiniest little hint that one of your taste buds might touch that even hints at a fruit. That is what it is. That's all that it is. You cannot argue with me on that. You know it's true. You guys have drank LaCroix, right?
Is it like breathing in like a mist of like the fruit and like while drinking the water? I can't like. Is it like smelling?
Not even. It's if you have a vivid dream of biting into a fruit, but you're drinking it. Also, that's Sanders. Yeah, stay quiet. Stay muted. No, I'm joking. It's just that Sanders, welcome, buddy. Hello.
Yeah, welcome to the podcast.
Ew, Sander, like what the fuck?
Yeah, where were you?
I'm on YouTube. I literally said
No,
hi.
Wait. No, he's on his phone. He's not home yet.
Ew. Get gone.
Yeah. Get out of here. Get back here when you're on your phone. When you're not on your phone, come on when you're PC.
The shitty audio quality now.
So bad.
It is really bad, I know.
Sound like a fucking robot, mate.
Wait. I have a request for you, Sanders. Can you tell me how much you fuck my mom? Could you just say that like it was a Call of Duty Modern Warfare lobby, please?
You want me to say I fuck your mom?
Yeah, but like, can you like kind of semi-scream it into your phone? Can you tell me how bad my KD is?
I want to fuck your mom.
No, that's not what I mean. That's not how I meant you to say it. I mean, say it like you were did you ever play Modern Warfare? Did you ever play the original Black Ops? Did you not know how toxic those zombies were?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I actually never played online because I was broke.
That is true. You were broke until recently.
Yeah, so I wouldn't know.
All right, fine. But back to the LaCroix thing. Wait, Sanders, have you drank LaCroix before?
What? Like carbonated water?
Exactly. Have you drank LaCroix?
Hey, it's fucking TV static.
Basically. It's like if TV static was layered over old school cable with like a picture of a fruit. That's exactly like I'm telling you. It's weird the way I'm explaining it, but that's what it is. It's just drinking TV static while you're thinking about eating a fruit. That's it. That's literally it. Rumjack, I'm surprised you've never tasted it.
Pig water?
The hell is pig water?
I see it, but it looks like expensive, so I never bought it.
Water.
Well, I don't. It sounds like you're underwater.
Sink water.
Sink water?
No, thick.
Thick.
Like
yeah, thick water.
Wait, no. He's talking about like the thick water. Let me explain. Thick water is essentially water, except the way it's made, it's more sludgy. It's literally water, but it's thick, as if it's like oil.
Why would you drink that?
He told me he drank. I've never had it, but he told me. Wait, what was it like, Sanders?
It's very disgusting. Huh? Why?
It was just really disgusting. Okay, yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. It's apparently the way it goes down your throat.
Yeah, it sounds like eating like a raw egg.
No, but Sanders, hey man, it's all good. Just come back whenever like your your mic is all right.
Okay, fine. I'll leave. I see you.
So it's okay, bro. Love
fine.
you.
No, I get it. You guys don't
come on, bro.
Bye.
First of all, damn it, I was gonna roast him, but all right. It's because I missed like being with him last night. Like we were gonna vibe, like probably watch a video or something. But like I was already knocked out after I worked out. But yeah, LaCroix and thick water. Thick water is worse than LaCroix. I never will ever have thick water. It's like
It doesn't sound.
You ever
thick water? What the fuck are you on about?
It's like liquid. It's like liquid Jello. You know what Jello is?
Jelly, yeah.
Okay, think of it like liquidy. That's what thick water is.
I remember Badlands chugging that.
Like chugging thick water?
Like nothing.
Chugging thick water?
Yeah,
He chugged thick water.
yeah. I'm pretty sure it's one of his videos.
Ugh.
Water.
I don't understand how that's even pleasant though. I don't get it. I don't get how it's good.
Hey,
Fuck.
they stayed hydrated though.
I mean, I guess, but I don't know. Listen. He's just a different kind of species. That man is incredible with how much. Have you guys watched Badland Chugs?
Yeah, is that
You've never.
that
It's a big black dude. He's
I
awesome.
was gonna
He's
let
the
you
whole.
say it.
I thought you said I was white.
Well, you are, apparently.
Apparently.
But still, better you than me.
Whatever, man. That's fine.
Yeah,
But
now you're
yeah,
talking
no.
about now.
Yeah. He's a wholesome dude. He also does like before TikToks, he was just on YouTube. He's a competitive eater and drinker, I think, and so he does some crazy videos. Dude, he chugged a gallon like he brushed his teeth like 3 times or something, and then chugged orange juice, a gallon of orange juice after
Ugh,
he brushed his teeth. Yeah, and he was completely fine with it. It didn't even phase him. It was ridiculous.
fucking disgusting.
It's gnarly. It's gnarly. Wait, and then I think he did another one where he combined that, but then he chewed mint gum after too. It was I
Oh
don't know.
no,
I remember that one. It was bad, man. It was.
that
I
is
don't
the
understand.
definition of Spain, but without the S.
Oh, right. So I saw this thing the other day. Basically, this guy put like he got about 7 different things that were all really minty, and then drank 2 bottles of water. Like,
Oh,
like not even just like drinking them normally. He like proper, when you like squeeze it to drink them quicker.
oh! I think I know exactly what you saw. It was,
Yeah,
dude. I don't understand. His mouth would be ice.
yeah. Like
I
how
don't
how
get
did
it.
your teeth not just like die?
Wait. Okay, I have a weird question. Just a weird question. When you guys eat, like for example, I don't know, ice cream. Do you guys chew it? Do you guys like bite into it with your front teeth?
No, not really. It depends.
I gotta
Let's
eat
say
No,
you're the
this.
I'll
prop.
usually scoop it into my mouth and just like lick.
I can't really think of how I eat ice cream right now. What the fuck? I never really think of it.
Pretend you're holding a popsicle in front of you, an imaginary popsicle. How would you eat it?
No, because that looks
Also,
weird.
yeah,
Now.
no, go for it, Rumjack. We'll be here. We're
Do
vibing.
you know, do you know how weird that looks? Me just
Don't you have
doing
to go
that.
take a piss?
No.
I thought you said you have to go take a piss.
No.
Did you not have to devour your barrels?
No, I was gonna say I know I eat ice cream weird because I have a chipped tooth on the top and bottom of my mouth on my right
No,
side. So I gotta like
no,
eat it with
no.
my left.
Oh, that's brutal. Do you guys understand when a chipped tooth like hits like anything super cold or super hot? It's because of like the actual outside's gone. It is horrific.
Yeah, I
The
mean like
amount,
1/3 of it is gone.
dude.
Um,
Can you like put something? What? Get that fixed, man. That sounds
Fuck, I'm
horrific
not
to
seeing
deal with.
so it didn't happen.
Go to a dentist.
I don't got no dental insurance. I deal with my own
They-
shit.
Oh, I'm
From Jack,
man.
send pics or it didn't happen.
Oh what?
Send pics or it didn't happen.
Don't send. Do
We
not
got
send lemon teeth pics.
You have like a mouth fetish or something?
He has a teeth fetish. Yeah,
No.
that's no. He's lying. He actually has a
He
teeth
has a
fetish.
four. He actually has a four fetish.
Oh yeah, right. He's just like Blue. He's a furry.
Definitely,
Very much into vor.
I have all my baby teeth in my dad's toolbox at work.
What?
Why?
What?
Why?
Dude, what the fuck?
I used to whine
Why?
about my teeth would come loose, and I used to whine about how bad they hurt, and he got tired of hearing it. So he gave me a pair of pliers, and I just rip them out.
Oh, actually, I can relate to that. My mom got really tired of me whining about it when I was younger, so she gave me pliers. So the same I did, except my mom gave it to me, so I just ripped out my teeth.
Jesus Christ.
It was alright. Once you rip it out, it doesn't even bother you.
Yeah, it's
Just-
worse it being in
Yeah.
there. And then you're like
Yeah,
twisting
during-
it and
yeah.
playing with it, just rip it out.
Dude,
I-
when I
tooth
play with my
removed,
teeth, it was ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to have a tooth removed the other day because,
Mm.
yeah,
Right,
it's like
you're still a child.
it was like my last one, and I've got to go and get like braces and like,
Oh my god, you're gonna have metal teeth and glasses? Nice.
Ah,
Nice.
Did
Good
you ever look
combination.
into that Invisalign?
what?
You ever heard
Invisalign.
of Invisalign?
Invisalign.
No.
Yeah, it's like this plastic thing. It like
Oh.
you kind of put it in like a retainer, I guess, and then it'll like gradually straighten your teeth.
It's because of the firmness around. It's like plastic. I forgot what it was, but essentially it's invisible over your teeth, of course.
Yeah.
But
Wait,
it
you
firmly
wanna-
holds your teeth in place until like it's back to where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, you get like 100 of them, and they gradually like straighten out, and then you just pop them
Uh,
in.
Most of the time when you're sleeping too.
Yeah, it's. I guess it's the same as braces, cause don't they like tweak your braces every now and then?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah,
lot easier.
that's
It's a lot
meant
easier
to
to deal with.
really hurt, apparently. No, but so basically, I get them for free because cool. I got 'em-
European competition.
You can get them for free up until you're 18, and sorry, 16. Pretty sure.
Wait, how old are you?
15.
Eh, shit.
Rumjack, he's told you that like 3 times before. I was
Rumjack
there for every time he tells you that.
He doesn't have good memory. Leave him alone.
No, it's just
What do you
I
mean?
don't mind. It's just it's always funny when every time this you don't understand Rumjack. This has happened multiple times. You'd say the same thing. No shit. I'm like, yeah, yeah.
This is why it's fun to hang out with drunk people, because you can just tell them the same. Like you have one awesome
Yeah.
story, and you just keep telling them that story every night. They'll like think it's the shit every time.
Completely real. No, you're actually completely right.
The
That's
worst
exactly what
is
happens.
when you're drunk and then you tell the same story a fucking shit ton.
Well,
'Cause-
if everyone else is drunk, then they don't mind.
Yeah, I suppose. See, most of the time when I do it, the other people aren't even drinking, so I just
Yeah, but that's just because you're depressed.
don't expose me like that.
Yeah, I can confirm that. I told quite a few people the Hawaiian
Jesus
shirt
Christ.
story quite a
Oh.
few times.
I
Yeah,
have
you
not
told
heard
us that
the
too.
story.
You didn't hear
Would
it?
you like to?
What's
tell
it-
it. It's
What's
actually
the
pretty
whole?
good.
What's the whole thing with your name in the first place? Like the rum jack. Why did you come up with that?
So I'd like go to people's houses and stuff, right? And
Yeah.
I love rum. And I'm
Oh
not
my God,
talking
same.
like Captain Morgan or Admiral Nelson. I mean like no good, nice dark rum, especially the Kraken.
Yeah.
Kraken is my favorite.
Yeah.
If I go to somebody's house, they have a bottle of Kraken, and I'm not grabbing a beer from the fridge. I'm grabbing that bottle and carrying that around with me. So I was always jacking everybody's rum.
You know what I
Yeah.
want to get? Like, you know those hats that you can put like drinks on top of?
Yeah.
One day, like if I'm ever hosting a party, I'm gonna get those for like everybody that comes, and I'm just gonna hand them like either a Coke or whatever. Just give them like either rum or like a shot or like whatever the fuck they want, and just put them in both sides and just let them fucking drink that for the rest of the night. Just as like have everyone evenly blitzed out the entire night.
Yeah.
I think that's a
That-
good party right there. Yeah.
Let's help.
Everyone looks like a retard if they have that hat on. So if everyone looks like one, no one is.
Yeah.
You got a fair point.
Nah, 'cause some people look more retarded than other people.
Are you talking from personal experience, Lemons?
No, I'm talking about you. But yeah.
You wish. Get
Of
wrecked.
course. Of course.
It'd be
Yeah,
like that.
why-
It'd be like that.
You've become so much more toxic after Siege. Like that got
Ooh.
much more toxic.
Blame Pops and Blitz for getting me into Siege. I used to be a lot more wholesome. It's
Hey.
their fault.
Yeah, I'm blaming Blitz and Pop.
Actually, yeah, probably, yeah.
I'm glad I
Or-
never fell
or
into the
less
siege
sober.
to the siege
True.
fantasy.
You didn't even need Siege. When you first got GTA, I don't want to hear it. You got super heated over every little thing. It was hard, dude. I was vibing.
Well-
We were all vibing. But if anything happened to you, yo, when you and I, when Kool-Aid and you and like me were actually playing together the first time, anything that went wrong in the heist, You got mad. You got
Oh.
so mad. It was
hate
insane.
that.
I'm like, bro, try to relax. It's all
This
good. It's a video
is
game.
why I'm not
Yeah.
friends with Truce.
What?
Okay, first off, let me try to refute that. Okay, back then I was always about efficiency, and back then, like, as you know, as I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
think
Back then,
viewers
yeah.
are like into the GTA as much as I do, but back then we only had like heists that we could do with like two or more players, like the casino
Why are
heist.
you saying it like back then? I can even tell you when it happened.
It was
It
probably
happened after you had
a
all
year.
of your money. Yeah, it
Oh,
wasn't even about efficiency. It was
yeah.
when we were playing with Kool-Aid for the first time. We were trying to bring Kool-Aid with us. And like we messed up or like or the game glitched out. Dude, you got heated.
Well, I wasn't mad. The thing is, I wasn't mad at you guys in general. I'm literally mad at the game for
I
being the
know,
way
I
it
know.
is.
But you don't understand. I try to keep your blood pressure from spiking and having you get a heart attack. So I'm trying like, bro, it's okay. It's a video game. You got this for like $10. Oh no, you got it for free on Epic. So you don't even feel like get mad. It's like it's okay. You can just it's a video game. Turn off your PC, relax. Go coom a nice one. Or like, vibe. All I'm saying is I'm trying to keep like I told you, I was just trying to keep your blood pressure from spiking so hard. Because I swear to God, one day you're gonna like pop a blood vessel over that game. I'm just glad that we don't play it as much anymore now.
Well, I mean, wait until we get RP though.
Oh my God, dude. Honestly, especially if there's like modders in RP, dude. Oh my God.
What?
Will say
GTA
you
RP?
sound pretty
Yeah.
Fucking good.
Treason's pretty salty right now. Is all I'm saying.
No, it's not that he's salty. He's probably just
And
remembering.
Lemon is kind of being a bit of a nonce.
You nonce.
You know that's not kind of like that's not possible. But you know,
Tea and crumpets. Tea and crumpets.
Yeah, whatever. And you don't drive a riced out Vauxhall Astra.
Spanner.
what you are
Okay, well,
genuinely so confusing. Is what I'm saying.
What? You don't understand the Vauxhall Ditsy Winkle Twiddle Pops edition?
What?
Come on, you're British. You should know these names. You should understand these phrases.
I'm too
Come on.
tired for this shit. Like,
Come on, you live in the middle of Northamptonshire, Bloomington.
that doesn't
Northamptonshire, Yorkshire, Bloomington, Hamptons.
That's not a good place. But, okay.
And only that you know, if you're only a 15-year-old Brit, wait till you're a 20-year-old Brit, and you'll know it like the back of your hand. Just like the back of a Union Jack.
That's just the same as the front is. Okay.
I bet you, no, I bet you they don't have Apple Jacks. They just have Union Jacks as their cereal.
We
It's only
don't
Union Jacks.
You don't have Cracker Jack cider.
Dude, it's all Union Jack. It's all Union Jack.
Hey, the Union Jack's a fucking beautiful, beautiful flag. How dare you?
I'm looking at it right now. It just looks like a bunch of crosses I used to do when I was younger.
Hey, you want to know why it looks like that? 'Cause it's a fucking yeah. You got the Northern Irish flag. You got the England flag, English flag. Sorry, yeah. And then you've also got the Scottish flag, all in one flag. It's been merged together. That's why it looks like that.
So wait, so what you're telling me is they couldn't come up with their own flag, so they had to steal everyone else's flag.
Right? No, because that's not fucking UK is. You do know that so England is in the UK, same as Scotland, same as Wales, same as Northern Ireland.
Ooh.
It's not stealing another flag. Like it is.
Ooh, and Hawaii's in the ocean. Thank you for telling me.
Hawaii's also got our flag on it for some reason. Like in that flag, they've got the Union Jack. Like in that flag.
Maybe they're just trying to be
I
quirky.
don't know, mate.
Yeah, but we've never even owned that land.
I was gonna say,
Maybe they're just being
Hawaii
quirky.
was an imperial
Why?
possession of the United States for like forever.
Yeah, I know. That-
Yeah, which is super kawaii.
I'm telling you, man, they were just being quirky.
yeah, quirky, yeah.
Yeah,
And super
I mean,
kawaii.
you weeb. Wait. Oh, fuck. Okay. Wait. No. Okay. Okay. Pat. Back to the whole thing. Rumjack, you're gonna tell us the story about the winger. Fucking not winger. The finger waving, and the and the tropical shirts on the cruise thing. Remember?
Finger waving.
Yeah, that story about the dudes that were like you were with your dad. Oh no, you
Oh
were with
yeah,
your
yeah,
uncle.
yeah. I remember this. Yeah, I remember. No shit. I remember. It's my fucking.
Yeah. No fucking.
So let me start from the very beginning, before I was even old enough to drink.
Before I was
This-
born.
This is how the idea came about. So, my dad, my Uncle John, and my Uncle Matt, and we took a cruise, and it was the last night of the cruise, and the Phillies were playing the World Series. So they go to the sports bar to watch the game, and they're getting drinks, and hanging out and stuff, and they take turns buying rounds, and every time it's my dad's turn to buy a round, the bartender gives them it on the house. And beer's expensive on the boat. It's like $10 for a beer.
Yeah.
And there's 3 of them, so it's $30 somebody's paying every time. And these 3 can drink a lot, except for John. Get to that. So they're watches the game. Phillies win the World Series, whatever. And my Uncle Matt has his 2 kids there, and his wife took the kids, and so she left the stroller for some reason. So he's pushing the stroller around from bar to bar. Wow, they're like getting real smashed at this point. And somebody's like, it's like midnight. Somebody sees a stroller. They're like, oh my god, somebody has their kids in the bar this late. And then they're all looking around like, whose stroller is it? So curfew is at 1 a.m. The bar shut down, everything. Well, they ended up drinking until 2 a.m. because the bartender was real cool and kept giving them rounds. Well,
Nice.
Well, then Uncle John got so drunk that he couldn't stand. So they were pushing him in this baby stroller to his room, down the hallways of this cruise ship. And they dump him off at his room, and he gets in there. He has to take a leak, but he doesn't know where he is. So he just whips it out and pees right in front of him and his wife's bed, thinking he was in the bathroom. And then the next day, he blamed it on the kids to the housekeeper. My dad fell asleep standing up in the shower. And my mom, this was so late, my mom came and get him. She's like, hey, it's time to get ready to get up and leave. And my Uncle Matt fell asleep with his eyes open, driving through Jersey. So now I'm 21, all these years later. And I'm like, we gotta do this, but we're gonna make it really fun. So everybody get a bright floral Hawaiian shirt. So they're all like, all right, we'll do that. So we all get to the first bar, and the object is we're gonna go to every single bar and buy a round. And get to the first bar, everything's going cool. It's me, my dad, Uncle John, and my brother-in-law Dave. So we get to the first bar, we all got our shirts on. It's like 8 o'clock at night, and 3 more bars go by. We can't get a hold of my Uncle Matt. He was always 1 bar behind us all night. And my cousin Johnny, he's there, and he's like 14. So we get down to the casino bar. It's like midnight, and kids aren't allowed in the casino at all. So he's out there, like, outside the casino, like, waving at us and stuff, like, telling us to hurry up, let's go to the next bar so I can sit down. And bartender comes, brings a few Bud Lights to my uncle and I. And like, we didn't order these. And he's like, oh no, the gentleman across the bar got them. And it's these 2 gay guys in bright floral Hawaiian shirts, and they're not doing the handshake wave. They're doing like that little finger wave thingy.
Fuck.
You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
That was
Yeah.
John, like, John, you gotta get out of here. These guys are fags. They're buying us a beer. I'm like, it's time to go. So we grab our beers, leave the bar, chug them on the way to our rooms, and that was the end of that night.
But you forgot to mention one thing. They thought that you and your uncle were an older couple.
Yeah. So they got these things. It's like something they like. It's an older guy with a younger guy. I forget what it's called.
I think it's just like some age, something about ages, and like it's like daddy thing. I think
Yeah.
Daddy King.
I know what a bear is. That's like the real hairy guy. They're like all over the hot tub. They would have had to clog the filters up in there every day.
Dude.
But yeah, and I had like my top 3 buttons undone with my chest hanging out.
Fuck man,
I'm like,
I
we
don't.
gotta get out of here. I was like so
think-
drunk.
I think you were selling it a little too much. You were hanging out with quote unquote your uncle. You had the top 3 button down. You were kind of blitzed out your mind.
Yeah,
You're having a good time.
yeah, we're having a good
Nah.
old time.
They thought you guys were
Talking to
down.
women.
They thought
Nah,
you were DTF, bro.
Nobody's allowed to have a good time. What do you mean? That's like not possible.
That's just because you're British. You never allowed to have a good time.
How has that got anything to do with being British?
Dude, I've seen everything over. Like, I've seen, like, everyone over there. It's so weird. This is not being, like, me or anything. It's just more of. It's not just the weather or anything. It's just more of the humor. Like, British humor is a lot different from, like, our humor.
Yeah, that's
That's actually
right.
real thing.
everybody-
Culturally, yeah.
Yeah, case in point,
It's a lot better.
Top Gear is a prime example of this, unironically speaking, because like the humor is a lot more crude and straight and sort of straightforward in that sense. And I mean, like when Jeremy Clarkson and James May and Richard Hammond were the original hosts of the show, they would kind of bring some sort of like dynamic. They sort of bring like a personality to them instead of just merely narrating how their supercars are like really great or how well they're doing within like their driving challenges. Though I mean that's not to say that it ended up with quite a bit of controversy though.
Yeah, what do you do? Punch Pierce Morgan?
Don't
What?
be mean, Piers Morgan. He's a lad.
He's
Wait.
he's the guy that Jeremy Clarkson punched.
Wait, did he actually punch Piers Morgan in the face? I thought he punched his producer in the face.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
his
he-
producer. He was threatening Pierce
Yeah,
Morgan. That was his first
Yeah.
strike. Then he hit the producer, and that was it.
There we go. That explains more of it. Okay. I was wondering because there's no way he'd punch Piers Morgan in the face. I don't think he'd be able to get away with that one. But the producer thing, yeah,
Oh yeah,
he
no,
did get away with that.
Piers Morgan's been he's having to make his own news show now.
Oh, the Grand
'Cause,
Tour on Amazon's fucking hilarious.
No, because Piers Morgan. Have you not heard? He got like because he said some shit about Meghan Markle. Then he got cancelled.
Yeah. I got them mixed up.
Yeah.
I mean, like Jeremy Clarkson did come back to Top Gear, but only for one episode.
But then after he walked off, he got fired. But
Well,
then
I mean, yeah.
no, because basically, they said that he didn't get fired, but even though he said that he got fired, so
They were trying to cover up the controversy because it would be bad PR for them.
yeah,
Exactly.
Dude, ever since he left Top Gear, like the original Top Gear series, it has not been what it used to be. It's so depressing to watch.
it's
I don't even
It-
like the American
it's
one
not.
without Tanner Faust anymore.
Man, yeah, exactly. Like all
No,
the good guys are gone. It's just Top
The-
Gear is a hollow like thing of what it used to be.
hollow shell.
Yeah.
My whole thing with it is it's okay. It's just not to the same standard. Like if you didn't think about the old Top Gear, it would be good. But because you're trying to compare it back, then like it doesn't look as good.
Well, I mean, you almost kind of have to.
Yeah, I know you have to, but like if it was like a brand new show and like it was just that, then people wouldn't be complaining about it like the same.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
it's like Cartoon Network's like revitalizing all these old cartoons that like I grew up with,
And
and
they're shitting
I
on it.
turn them on. I'm like, this is gay.
Yeah, it's not okay. It's not that it's gay. It's just that they're shitting on
Uh,
it. That's literally what it is.
It's
Teen
because
Titans Go.
Teen Titans Go is
What's the new one? The new Powerpuff Girls. What is that called? I forgot what it was called.
the new
You
one's
guys
just
remember?
Powerpuff Girls kind of thing.
Is it actually?
yeah.
I think
Yeah,
so,
but yeah, but let's go back to Teen Titans Go first. What were you saying?
Yeah, that show's awful. Back in the day, it used to have a storyline. It was dramatic, and you weren't allowed to sit at the lunch table in elementary school if you didn't see it that Thursday night and were there to talk about it. I
Exactly.
mean, it was that show.
Right. All I'm
It was
saying is
good.
they've changed the animation style like a lot.
That's not
It's-
even
it's
on
not-
par with the
Exactly.
animation style.
They've
But
really,
it's not even
really
the animation
dumbed it
style.
down. They've really dumbed it down like a lot. They
Exactly.
They sort of expect kids to just be like really dumb and watch anything, but like it's not the case. Like, really, is it?
Yeah, like the original
Like-
show, that was like for I mean, like a 17-year-old could watch that show, be content with
Yeah.
it. But now
Exactly.
it's like made for toddlers.
Exactly. It's stupid. It's like that with a lot of kids stuff there nowadays. Like,
I think
it's
it has to
unbearable
do
for
something.
adults to watch.
Yeah, sorry, go on, Lemons.
So it's like, if you look back at like not even older stuff, but like literally stuff about like 10 years ago, like sorry, not 10 years ago, probably no, maybe 10 years ago. Then like compare it to stuff like now, then the actual like it's watchable for people who aren't like a young child, and you can enjoy it, but you can't with stuff now because it's dumbed down like way too much. Like they try and make it too.
Yeah, no,
That's-
like,
It's soft.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's soft.
well, it's not that it's soft. It's I think it also has to do with okay. Look at it like this, right? Cartoon Network's fan base back in the day, other than just like teens. Remember, it was kids like us at the time that like back then they were able to just watch whatever. We were having a good time. It just feels like other than just being soft, they're also trying to cater to like the bigger toddler fan base because apparently it's just that they know that like little kids are just gonna sit there because their parents put it on just to watch it. That's the whole idea of what they're doing.
If you're a fucking toddler, watch Peppa Pig. Like, jeez.
But that's the
Yeah.
thing, though. But that's the thing. They don't end up doing that. They just go on Cartoon Network because of the word Cartoon Network,
Pig doesn't
and
have a
because of
great
that,
storyline.
they fucked up
But
Teen
the
Titans.
animation
Teen Titans Go now.
hasn't changed
It's
since
just
whenever.
ridiculous.
Yeah, go watch fucking. I don't know, like. What else? The fucking.
Exactly. But that's what I mean. It's like same thing for like how Powerpuffs Girls fucked up too.
I'm trying to
It's
think
just, it is
what
what it
else
is.
is on like the same stuff as not I can't think. Right, give me a second.
Take your time, Lemons. But what
No,
I'm
no.
saying is, it's okay. No, don't worry. But it's also the reason why, like, for example, SpongeBob SquarePants, how it used to be like back then.
Oh yeah.
They fucked it now.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
it's just
Hey,
it's
go
just
ahead.
it's fucking it's just ridiculous now. Not only because the thing is, if you compare it to like before it used to have like a lot more of a relaxed like state. The animation was better, and the storylines during an episode were a lot more like fleshed out. Now
Yeah.
it's just a bunch of like high paced skits put into one like episode, and the animation looks god awful. It just got all like stretchy and like plasticky, as if like they're just trying to show way more emotion. Like essentially, it's made for a shock factor now. The jokes aren't even any better, and
I know.
because of Stephen Hillenburg dying, now they have the Patrick Star Show, which is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, they went against like the creator's wishes as well because didn't he say that he wanted to like stop making new episodes after he died or something?
Yeah, I think
'Cause
I
he-
read that.
Yeah, he didn't want it to like go out to absolute shit.
That was his idea.
Yeah.
He didn't want spin-offs. Spin-offs are the killers of any show.
Exactly.
God, man, I don't even understand how they're going to pull off the Patrick
It's-
Star Show.
They try and just bleed stuff dry, and so there is literally nothing left to bleed dry.
Yeah, I mean,
It's-
even if they went off if they brought Ed and Eddie back and they did it for like the
Dude.
nostalgia factor, and it was pretty
Yeah.
much just like back then. That would be
Um,
great.
I'll be real with you. One thing I kind of hope they do is, please, for the love of God, don't do that to most of the shows that we enjoyed. I'd rather Ed and Eddie just be in the grave where it's restfully, it's just peacefully resting. It's in the grave. Don't let it come back. The reason why is if they bring it back, it's gonna be a corpse of what it used to be.
Tell you what's really annoyed me is how Ben 10 has just slowly got worse and worse.
Oh
Ben
well,
10
actually,
fucking
yeah.
beautiful.
That one started off like soft, and it got more like
I
hardcore
get that,
with
but like
the violence and everything.
yeah, no, but then have you seen the like recent the one?
Yeah, it's
No.
got
It's
like
got the
background music now.
No, it's got the same fucking animation style ish as fucking Teen Titans Go now.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, you're
uh,
talking about that. But no. But there's actually a reason behind that. Even though it's not a reason that we would enjoy it, the reason why is, other than it being more efficient, because when it comes down to this, it's the cost of creating the animation. It's a lot easier for people to draw with less in-depth characters. So like really like not stick figures, but really like smooth-looking characters compared to like, for example, the original Teen Titans, very detailed, very detail oriented, like just moving a lot more. It was more in-depth animation compared to the newer stuff. It's just
Yeah.
really like spongy, crappy animation now. It is what it is. Like that's the biggest problem with this. It like we can't do anything about it, of course, because we don't own billions of dollars to be able to fund it the other way around. Also, let me mute myself real quick because of police cars coming.
Yeah, I tried to do that with the fire truck that went by, but it's gonna come up in the recording.
Okay, it's gone now. Perfect. But yeah, no, like that's the whole thing. It sucks with what happened. But the look at it like this, right? As long as they don't do it to every single show, I think we'll be fine. Wait, actually, I did hear a rumor that Courage the Cowardly Dog might be coming back. I don't know if you guys ever watched that.
They can't make it. That show used to scare me.
What?
Yeah, the guy with the slab. Remember that one?
Oh,
That gave me nightmares when I was yeah. Oh my gosh, it was like
Oh, you're talking about those? Okay, yeah,
like
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
the most
Right.
awkward, slow, like CGI ever.
But that's what made it good.
Yeah, it was good. I can watch that whole
Yeah.
show like now, and I'm like, yeah, that
Now,
was really
okay,
good.
never mind. I know what you're talking about. Okay, those things used to freak me out.
Yeah.
The one that freaked me out the most was when Courage was like on the bed and he had that, you know that episode of where he was trying to be perfect. You remember the episode where they're trying to be perfect? So he thought about like some demon lady, and she was trying to teach him how to become the perfect dog.
No, I don't
Okay,
remember
it's,
that
it's
one.
a famous clip of like where he goes to sleep, and it's this creepy ass monster in his dream that has one of his arms connected to his head, and it's like it was all creepy 3D underwater, and he just says, "You're not perfect."
Yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah, like that. It's so creepy. It is so creepy. There's a lot more to it though, other than just that. Remember, cousin, Muriel's cousin or something. Was it Muriel's cousin, the barber guy, the creepy psychopathic barber that
No,
shaved off?
that was Eustace's like cousin.
Cousin? Was that his
Yeah,
cousin?
it was like his cousin or I
The
forget.
dude with the massive like smile.
Yeah, and then he just like shaved everybody's head.
Dude, he shaved Courage bald. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well, he took a strip off his back when he wasn't
Oh
looking,
my god.
like that jackass skit.
Was that the same? Oh no, was it that the same episode where there was a bathtub and it was an alligator in the bathtub, and he was talking to like Courage saying he's gonna be okay?
No, I don't.
Dude, okay, that show was really just built on drugs. I'll be real with you.
Yeah,
It
I
was
gotta
fucking ridiculous.
get it on DVD.
Dude, we should watch it again sometime. It's actually pretty good. We'll probably
Yeah.
find episodes online. I'm down to like watch in Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm down.
Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
who all was in the other night?
Who was in the other night?
Yeah, when we were watching the world's worst hentai.
Wait, the world's worst hentai.
Yeah,
Which one was that?
workout one.
That is hey. It was that we finished it by the way. It was Sanders. Sanders was with us.
Isn't
Him and I
that
was watching
Etchy?
it. Oh, yeah, basically. He was just making jokes about it because the dumbbell anime was actually genuinely teaches you the
Yeah, I
proper way
did
to work
enjoy
out.
it.
It was pretty good, except for the really sus moments of like just really weird close ups and shit, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's funny. The guy he'll
The
flex,
macho
and
dude.
then he'll like bust out of his gym clothes,
Yeah.
and then he'll put the thing on, and then he shrinks.
Oh, dude, that's my favorite like thing. But yeah,
Yeah,
remember that's it's a
it was really
spin-off
well
of another
done.
show though.
Yeah,
Yeah, like some shows, for example, some animes like it's fine. By the way, I'm just for context, I only recently watched that one. It's because Sanders, one of our friends, other than just Lemons and like Truce here and Rumjack, he watches anime like consistently. I don't. He got me to watch one of them, and it's pretty good. And it's a dumbbell. Oh yeah, how heavy are the dumbbells that you lift? That's the English name.
uh,
It's pretty good. It's actually not bad. It's only 12 episodes. And yeah, it was good for 12 episodes. We already finished it. But
give
yeah,
him
no,
that.
it was a weird one. It was cool though. It was awesome. Fun fact, it's a spin-off of a really good show on Netflix called Kengan Ashura. It's actually really good. It was made by Netflix. It has a crazy weird animation style. It's all rotoscoped, real martial arts except for halfway through when they start getting powers, but that's just anime. They always give people powers. It is what it is. But it's very realistic in terms of like their fighting styles.
Yeah,
Incredibly realistic.
I
Yeah.
thought did you ever watch Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah, everybody used to watch
Yeah,
that, man.
I thought they did a really good job, like keeping it
Hell yeah.
consistent. Like nothing was way out off the wall or anything like that.
No. Well, I mean, I guess compared to everything else in that show, nothing was really like out there because the beginning with the whole alchemy, he lost his brother and he's in the suit of armor. He
Yeah.
lost his like arm and a leg. Like that shit was crazy. I'll
Yeah.
be real with you. Or like the seven sins ladies that were creepy.
Yeah, what is it, Humongulus?
And like the homunculus, yeah.
Yeah.
There's like glutton and like lust and all that shit.
Yeah, but
Dude,
they like set
should
the
watch
stage
that.
early, and
It's pretty good.
there
Yeah.
there would be an alternate universe that's how like everything works. It's like that nice and like tight with the storyline
Yeah.
and everything.
No. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's honestly, it was well done, and like they started it off early with all the crazy shit, but they didn't get any like super crazy later on. You're right. The consistency was there. That's what made it really good.
Yeah, and it's all easy to understand.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
equivalent exchange when he does that thing with his arm and the blade comes out. You can tell
Oh,
he's taking
yeah.
the metal, shaping it into the blade.
Yeah,
And then he
because
can put it
part
back.
the rest of them.
And when
Exactly.
they make stuff out of the ground, you can see the ground around it. There's a hole because it was taking that part and making it bigger.
That's the one thing I enjoy, like where like they show that there's no. It shows that nothing's really free. There's always some sort of like thing that's happening on the other end.
Yeah, it was
But
just so
also,
easy to understand.
There was something. There was something. Oh, right, the black dude with the white cross on his face. That dude, he had like a long ass name. It was like, what was it? It was a really long name.
That guy with the cross. Was he like constantly in the story?
Hold on, I'm gonna try. Yeah. Actually, he was Alchemist. I think he was like later, not Brotherhood, but like, fucking. Let me find his name.
You remember
Also-
Scar's tattoos?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, there's a guy at the cigar shop that I like hanging out at. He has them on
way,
the
that's
correct
sick.
arms too.
Oh, also, Truce, are you doing Hackerman stuff over there?
Oh no. Wait, why?
Oh no, it just sounds like you're going off. Like he's hacking into the mainframe. Also, I'm trying to find this guy, black dude. Cool. But I need to like figure out what his name was. Main characters? I don't think he was a main character though. That's the only thing.
Look at side characters then.
Yeah, some of the side characters I can't really remember 'em.
Wait a minute, Scar is the black dude with the scar on his face. It's the cross on his
Yeah,
face. That's
it's an
Scar.
X. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was talking about. But like, his full name was some ridiculous thing that he said in the anime. It was super. Actually, let me find it. What is Scar's full name? Scar's full name.
Fucking Bebop was really good too.
Oh, here's his full name.
ところに住むところパイポパイポパイポのシューリンガンシューリンガンのグーリンダイグーリンダイのポンポコピーポンポコナーの超救命の長介
That's his full name.
A lot.
That's a lie. I don't.
There really do be a lot.
It's a reference to like
Names be like.
it's a reference to like a Nippon. I think it was some anime. I forgot what it was called, but it's the ending song that he's referencing, as far as I remember. It's really weird that they just doing a random reference like that, but it's pretty good.
Hey,
Fuck,
there's
what's
tons of 80s and 90s songs, so I mean, it's I'd say it's pretty much in tune.
I mean, I guess it's just that. Wait, actually, honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I have that much experience with like old anime like that. I mean, I guess I do, but not a lot. Like I wasn't a weeb or something, even like high school and shit. I wasn't super weeby. Except Truce, I don't know if you remember. Remember that chain with like the drill on it? That was probably the weebiest thing that I used to do. Weebiest thing. Fucking yeah, it's the baddest thing. But hey, I worked out so I could rock that bitch. I didn't look like some flabby fuck with the drill around my neck.
You want to talk about old anime? You ever watch
Sure.
Charge Man Ken?
Oh my god, you old motherfucker. How are you alive to tell me this?
Dude, that is the worst.
Chargeman Ken was the most retarded
That
shit
was
ever.
the
Dude,
worst.
tell me not though. It's like I remember like looking at it, right? The animation style was horrible, and also he used to look like a knockoff Speed Racer.
Yeah, Speed Racer was the first anime I ever watched, and my dad
Dude.
didn't know it was an anime, and he got it on DVD because he used to watch it when he was little. He was born in
Well-
1970.
No, but like that's the thing though. I'll be real with you. This original Speed Racer, he was a psychopath.
Yeah,
I don't know if you yeah, he was a fucking psychopath. The shit that he used to do would not fly now. Like not even like anything specific. It's just that how do I explain without actually having to show the video? He was a maniac in those old days. Not even that everything about it was so weird. Like in that anime, that old show that I used to watch. I used to watch it too. That's the reason why I know like what the fuck you're talking about. He's
yeah.
just ridiculous.
They used a lot of like still zoom in picture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And repeats of stuff.
Yeah.
Like it
to
was
save
like a
on
5-minute recap when you load after episode 1, you watch episode 2. The first 5 minutes of episode 2 is what happened in episode 1.
See, but the reason why is like I can actually tell you straight up, they were legit. Let me explain. It was a small I forgot. It was a small company that like covered that, right?
Mhm.
It was a small animation company, and as far as I can tell, they oh fuck that's loud. They essentially used to do this thing where whenever they repeated the scenes, it's so they could get out of the cost of having to animate that specific scene. It was just ridiculous. It was some wild stuff. So it
Well-
always looked like a weird rerun every time you watch it.
Charge Man Ken has no excuse, in my opinion.
Why
And
would you?
anyone
Why?
has ever remembered that one episode where God damn it, I lost my train of thought.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Dude, don't worry. Whenever it comes back to you, just let us know. But like, yeah, Chargeman can. Man, Chargeman Ken and like Speed Racer, they were the weirdest kind of like shows back in the day.
But
Like,
Speed
super
Racer was
old,
actually
super
good.
weird. The only reason why, yeah, but the only reason why I call it weird is just because of how much of a psychopath he was. Like, he was just really ridiculous with the shit that he used to do. It was cool, but like looking back at it, I was wondering why I even liked it. Like that's the thing. I can't exactly pinpoint what I like about it. It's just that I know even now I could probably sit and watch it. I don't know if I'd be able to see all of it, but
Yeah, they have
it's
them
just
for free on
ridiculous.
YouTube. I watch them at work.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is it actually for free?
yeah. Just look up Speed Racer full
Holy shit!
episodes.
I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's like it's past the date where you can like call copywriting on like that. It's like over 30 years now.
I thought it was 100.
100 years?
Yeah, there's a thing with Walt Disney. Where it's
No,
100
that's
years.
just Walt Disney. No, that's just Walt Disney.
That's just him.
So let me explain. This is actually the reason why. For example, let's use the Lion King for example. The reason why they remade the Lion King, other than it making it look like it looks better, not really because the animation's a lot more expressive than real lions. The reason why they did that is because they can keep the copyright on the Lion King for like another 50, 100, or however long it takes, like for the copyright to like expire. The reason why they remade it almost every time, like every, I don't know, 10, 15 years, whatever, is because it keeps the copyright going. Because if after a certain amount of time, the copyright expires on that kind of media. So then you'd be able to just like put it up wherever you feel like it.
Yeah.
That's the reason. Yeah, that was the reason why they actually had to remake it. They just made it look like, oh, we're just doing it to remaster it, blah blah blah. Nah, dude, it's like a giant conspiracy with that shit.
I thought it was like a nostalgia grab because I watched it when I
No.
was little, and I was like 5 or so when I watched it, and now I'm like 20 something, and hey, the Lion King got remade. I liked that movie when I was little. Let's go watch it again.
Oh, let me see. So it says for works created after January 1st, 1978, copyright protection lasts for the life of the author plus an additional 78 years.
Walt Disney died in 60 something, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, because his family went to court and they had to rewrite the law.
So if you look at it like this, right? Other than that, if you add that right on top of the however like whenever like 60 something plus 70 years, that is 40. So that's pretty close actually, but to 2021. That's like another 10 years and that's copyright's gonna be up. And then they're gonna have to remake another show.
Yeah,
No,
remake
no,
another
no,
law. It was made
another
before
movie, yeah.
like 2005.
Yeah, that's the reason why they remake old movies. It's not because of nostalgia. It really is because of copyright. They just don't want to admit it. It lines up pretty well too, and I'm pretty sure people talked about that as well. It's just that it's it's not that important. Come on, it's like a movie. Who the fuck cares? It's a cool movie.
You know, it was a really good remake of an old movie.
What?
True Grit.
Oh damn! The original True Grit was pretty good.
Yeah, the original with John Wayne was fantastic, and the remake,
Yeah.
I don't even know who acted in it, but it was really,
I've
really
never
good.
seen the remake.
They
I've never seen
followed
the
it
remake.
like almost to the T. They changed the ending. I won't spoil it, but it makes sense.
Is it a better ending than the first one?
If they took the ending from the remake and used that for the first one instead of the ending from the first one, it would fit. Like it's not a stretch. It's plausible.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I want to watch back True Grit. I like the original True Grit. I don't know if like is the remake worth watching or is it like what's up?
Yeah, I'd watch it. They followed it pretty much the same. The way the storyline goes, it's pretty close.
I don't know. I'm thinking about it. It's like, honestly, what movies back then? Not even back then. Like, what movies were like really like your favorites? Like top 5 movies, for example.
Top 5. I'd say Jaws is number 1. Sure.
Jaws.
Jaws.
Like the original Jaws.
The original. Everyone
All right.
after that sucked.
Okay, that's valid. That's
On
valid.
that note, Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one.
Hell
Everyone after
yeah.
that kind of sucked.
I like Pirates of the
Cannonball
Caribbean.
Run was really good.
Dude, Cannonball Run was sick.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah.
First one. The rest of them sucked.
Okay, all right.
Eastbound down.
Then it's gonna be a toss up between The Hustler and The Color of Money because they're kind of the same movie.
The Color of Money.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one now that much,
with
but I
Tom
remember The
Cruise.
Hustler. Tom Cruise. I don't know. It doesn't ring a bell. I don't think I really ever. I think I watched some of it, but I never finished that movie.
But you saw The Hustler, right?
Yeah, I seen The Hustler.
When
Seen The
Fast
Hustler.
Eddie retires at the end.
Yeah.
Well, now The Color of Money is now he's in a bar. I don't know if he owns it or the lady he's talking to owns it, but then he
Oh.
finds Tom Cruise is like really good at playing 9-ball. Then he takes him under his wing and takes him out on the road.
Is that what got you into pool, or was it something else?
I saw The Hustler before I started like really seriously playing pool, but like Monday night's my league night, and I told you I will not play like close to semi-professional pool. This is just the guys at our club. We have like a 3 people to a team, one of them types of things.
Reasonable, yeah.
Yeah, and every Monday was our league night. I'd watch The Hustler and then The Color of Money, and that's like almost 6 hours during work. I'm watching these 2 movies. Then I go to play pool. And I do that religiously every Monday.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah. No, that's. I don't know. Like that's exactly kind of what I figured. It just. I don't know why. Just the way you were talking about the movie made me think like, oh, maybe this is where he got into pool. Maybe this is like the reason why he started getting into pool. But so you were already playing pool before you watched those movies.
Before I watched The Color of Money.
Right.
Then,
Okay.
Then after I started playing pool for a while, then I found out me and Bob, we love talking about like old pool games. Like I can tell you that fucking Mike Siegel won the '98 Brunswick World Open 9-ball tournament because I watch all those old tournaments.
Damn, you watch back the old tournaments like you're a pro.
Yeah, from like the '70s, because I'll watch to see what they're doing. Like
To
constantly.
learn their moves.
Yeah, I watch everybody, see what they're doing, and
Jesus.
yeah, I watch. Fuck, what's it on about?
Take your time. Think about it. You're very old. I understand. You're thinking back before the war.
Yeah. So Bob and I'll sit in the back of the smoking room, and we'll talk about like all these old pool players, and like I can tell them like how their stroke is and stuff like that, and then one day he's like, oh well, Mike Siegel trained fucking Tom Cruise in The Color of Money.
Is that Mike? Is it Mike Siegel or Mike Seagal?
Siegel.
Is it Siegel?
Yeah, it's Siegel.
Has it always been Siegel?
Yeah.
I've always heard people calling him Mike Seagal.
No, Steven Seagal.
Oh, Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
Steven Seagal. That makes more sense.
Yeah,
That makes way more sense.
It's funny because you look how Mike Siegel breaks in a pool match. He like jams his tip of his cue under his hand, and this thing like bends real hard, the shaft, and he just slides it like way across the table, and then he picks it right up after it bends so far. Well, Tom Cruise in that movie does the exact same break.
Jesus Christ.
And I never noticed it until Bob told me. So I'm like, all right, yeah, I gotta watch The Color of Money, I guess.
That's cool as fuck, though.
Yeah, and Paul Newman, who played Fast Eddie in The Hustler, he was taught by Willie Moscone.
Hmm.
And he'd work with him 3 days a week for like 6 hours a day, and his wife got pissed at him because he pulled the dining room table out of their house and he put a full-size Brunswick pool table in there.
Fuck, dude. Man, like it's just cool as fuck that you even do pool in the first place. It's like I'm okay at pool. I can't do crazy shit like the way you can probably do it, but I'm okay. Like I played pool like over like one of my college like before quarantine, like the whole like college thing is like just being there because we had a whole pool hall. It was called the Corner Pocket, and I used to play like almost every night every time I went there. I used to play with friends. We didn't bet much. We bet like maybe $5-10. That's about it. I won sometimes. I lost sometimes. It was pretty awesome though. And most of the time, like even what we're betting, we're just betting whoever picks up the tab. Cause like it was pretty cool there, man.
Yeah, that's what I do at a local bar. They'll kick you out if you bet money. So I'm like, hey, what are you drinking? Like, vodka cranberry or something expensive. And I'm drinking like Miller Lite. It's a $2 draft after 9 o'clock. It's like 11. And I'm like, well, I'll bet my Miller to your mixed drink there. Cause I always come in with my actual cue sticks
Fuck,
instead of
dude.
using a house cue. That's very intimidating. But I'm
Dude,
like,
if you
I'll bet you that.
yeah.
They
if you
lose
pull
every
up with
time.
your own like if you pull up with your own like fucking queue, you understand how much big dick energy that is to come up with your own custom fucking queue. Be like, yeah, I play this game outside of this fucking bar.
Well, I don't walk up to the table with the stick. I put my
What do you do?
case under my coat on the back of the chair. So like I put my case down first, and then I put my coat over it. Then I size up
Oh.
who's playing for a good half hour. Then I write my name on the board. Like, you play for some beers or what? Then when they're not looking, I go grab it.
Fuck. That's some shit, man. That's fucking wild. They don't. What do they think? Like, you ever notice because what you're doing is you're also reading their body movement and their what they're telling you, like through their movement itself. So ideally, you'd be able to read what they're feeling. Have you ever noticed like people that kind of like just kind of fuck off, or, like step back a little bit whenever you do shit like that?
It's a $2 beer. Usually,
I mean, still,
that's nothing. But some people you can you can read them, like you said, like you can maybe their eye twitches. People get angry, their eye might twitch.
Oh yeah,
Or
yeah.
They'll like look around to see who's with them. That's the thing I don't like.
Jesus, no, that's like, I've seen that shit happen, and people like when I used to go out like with friends and like we used to do shit like that. But for the most part, it's never happened like anything crazy like a fucking pool cue over the head or anything. It's just like either young and they're fucking out and they throw the money on the table and they're gone. It's just more of like just mad. It's like whatever, I fucking lost, assholes.
Yeah, I've had people like walk out, and I don't chase after them. Like, whoa, where's my beer? It's a $2 beer, but I can walk into this place with $5 in my pocket, 2 for a beer, 1 for quarters, and $2 for tip, and then I can drink all night for free.
That's pretty nice. That's really nice, actually. That's fucking sick. Wait, fuck, I don't remember. Like, have you been into like any like well-known like bars?
Nah, there's actually a couple. Jennifer Beretta owns one up in New York.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's shit. I forget what it's called. And then there's
Because the reason why I'm asking is because like it seems like mostly because like these are like local bars, right?
yeah,
Just like local mom and pop bars, like just like open up just there.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking of like more bigger bar like chains like Shenanigans. You know Shenanigans?
yeah. There's one in Maryland.
You been in Shenanigans?
No, I haven't. My sister was.
Shenanigans is pretty cool. It's actually pretty fucking nice. It's just that I don't know. It's like I don't go there like a lot. It's not, especially quarantine whatever. But I've been there a few times before. Also I can say this because it's a podcast. No one's gonna know who I am. I, of course, like when I did go there like years ago, like way back, like it's just that I had a beard, so like I look way older, so they don't ever check my ID, so I just get to go in for fun. But no one's gonna know because my channel isn't big at all, so no one can track back and tell the shit to Shenanigans. So I'm fucking happy with that being tiny as shit. Because apparently, if you say this shit like out loud, like and like if people do know you, then like it's a bigger problem for Shenanigans, or like any other bar.
Yeah, they'll get their liquor license taken.
Yeah, but they didn't. I didn't say which one. Just said a Shenanigans.
Yeah, you know what they do around here?
What?
They check your ID, right?
Yeah.
and then if you have the strip on it that says under 21 till, like you can be 21 for 3 years and have that strip on there. Tell you to take a hike. And if they scan it too, like when you buy cigarettes and they scan your ID.
I
They'll
mean,
scan
that's
it.
that's fucked. But at the same time, I kind of get it. But wait, if you're already 21, then why would they not take off that strip? I don't get it.
Well, like I got my ID when I was 20, and they expire every 4 years. My ID actually was expired, and I tried to get beer at a grocery store, and they scanned it, and they're like, "Can't sell it to you." I'm like, "But you see the date on it." They're like, "Yeah, it's got to be in the computer to make the sale." So yeah, I couldn't get beer there.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, no, that's I don't know. That makes sense. That's exactly what I expected. Like shit like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Honestly,
they should.
well, okay. Like, what's the? Do you have any like sorry for? Do you have any like bar stories? Anything at all?
Bar stories.
Okay.
Uh,
Also, I will happily meet my side as there's hungering.
there's. I wasn't there. My dad was, and we were real cool with this bartender, Duncan. He had his girlfriend there, and there's a guy at the bar hitting on his girlfriend, and she's like, "No, I'm not interested," and then I'm with him, and he says something. Duncan comes up behind him, real big, picks him up by the back of his pants and the back of his shirt, walks him to
Jesus.
the door, pushes the door open with the guy's face, and throws him out on the sidewalk.
That's some old school shit that you'd see in like a movie or like a cartoon.
Yeah, I was with my girlfriend one time. There's this
Yeah.
older guy, and I was getting a beer, and I saw him talking at her, telling her where to sit. He didn't like her in that seat. She had to be in this seat for like no reason. And grab my beer, walk back to the table, and tell him, "Come here." Get down at the pool table. I tell him, "I like it here. I know the bartender. I don't want to get kicked out of here and banned." I said, "But if I see you talking to my girlfriend like that, I'm gonna drag your ass out, go to the alley across the street, and I will fucking kill you." And then I looked at him like, "Are you good?" He didn't say nothing. Then I creamed his ass in pool. I told you how like you don't do like crazy 3-rail banks or nothing. I like laid it all out. I cleaned the whole table off.
See, like that's the thing though. I can totally attest to that actually being legitimate. Like instead of like some fucking like Reddit ass bullshit like oh that happened. That genuinely does happen quite a bit at bars. It's always some weird shit like especially like not locals, but it's like people that think they're locals and then they start telling other people they're just having a good time at the bar with shit to do. And it's like it's the most annoying fucking things. I've seen that happen a few times. So I can totally tell like I can totally back up Rumjack's story on that. That shit is fucking ridiculous. It's annoying, man. Hey, but good on you. You handled that pretty. You actually handled that pretty well. Could have gone a lot worse than that.
Yeah, well later on, like a couple months later, I was telling Heather about it. The bartender that was there. She's like, "Oh, if you'd have busted glass on his face, I wouldn't have told nobody."
See, that's the great thing. That's the perks of being local enough that like you know the bartender, you're there, you're having a good time.
Yeah, I mean, there's bouncers there that I'm real cool. I can like nod my head over to this guy, and they'll keep an eye on him.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's I'd say that's the perks of being like at a bar enough times that like they know you. It's nice. It's like it's a lot more familiar of an area. That's pretty sick. Wait, has that old guy was that guy local? Like what the fuck was he doing?
I never saw him in there again.
Then he wasn't a local.
I don't know. If he was walking by and saw me at the pool table, I doubt he would have came in.
No, I don't think so. It sounds like more like he was passing by. Like he lives there, but he's probably trying out that bar and trying to tell people to do shit.
Yeah. Well, he was
Sounds more
half
like it.
loaded too when he came in.
Fucking no shit. No fucking wonder. Sounds like that explains it. If he was gonna come in, like, he probably wouldn't have done that shit. Like, if he wasn't drunk, if he wasn't even slightly fucking blitzed. I don't know, man. Like, it happens, but I don't think I've ever seen anything like that bad happen.
I mean, I've seen fights for sure.
I mean, yeah, fights, but nothing crazy. Never anything super crazy. Like maybe like someone busts a glass over some dude's head, a haymaker gets thrown, someone sweeps their feet, retards on the ground tussling like they're fucking alligators. Yeah, shit like that. I mean, that's about it, but nothing like super crazy. I haven't seen anybody die. That's pretty cool. That's
Yeah.
pretty nice. I'm glad I have never seen anybody died because then like I don't know what the fuck I'd do with that information.
One time I went, it was for my 21st birthday, and we went at midnight for my birthday. I was legal after midnight, and these two guys, they were like doing that like chest bumping thing. They were
Man,
like
that's some
yelling,
bitch ass shit. Yeah.
and bouncer saw who started it, grabs him, throws him out. Like 4 of his friends go after him, and then I left the bar, and him and his 4 friends were waiting for this guy to walk out. Once you're on the sidewalk, there's no bouncer anymore.
Right, go on.
No, that was it. Like there's no
That was
bouncer.
it?
They're gonna curb stomp him.
That's what you mean. Alright, never mind then. I get it. I thought you were gonna tell me more shit like about some fucking about like because I always expect there's more to like a bar story, but then I realized it's like halfway. Oh no, this is fucking done. That's
Yeah,
it. That's
It's 2 in the morning. It's not a good idea to sit there, lean up against a tree, and watch this felony unfold.
well, I mean, yeah, because you're right. It's late as fuck. You might want to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Well, let me think. I don't know. I don't think I have any crazy stories like that. Like I said, I've only seen people like on the ground or like shit like that. Uh, it's a local bar. I like that's the reason so I can say that. It's actually a gentleman's club I DJ'd at like a little bit ago. Like no, not a little bit ago, a long time ago actually, back in high school. And it was pretty cool. I DJ'd it for like 6 months for a little bit. It was interesting on the side. It's fucking weird though. I'll be real with you. It was really weird that they just let me there. I mean, again, I looked a lot older than what I was, so I'm like, all right, I can just fucking vibe there. I can do there. But so it was called the Europa Gentleman's Bar. So there was like strippers and like it was
Rad.
exactly what yeah. So this is literally on the other side of where my bus stop is to go to high school. So like literally every time like I would want to go there, and the funny thing is I couldn't exactly tell my parents, "Hey, I'm DJing at a strip club," you know.
Yeah, Dad, you should see me at work on Tuesdays.
No, I'm
Amateur
good.
night.
My dad doesn't do all that shit. That's the reason why, like, I don't even think. Yeah, I don't think I ever told Truce either. I think this is the first time he's ever heard me talk about this. So
Truce here.
no, he is, but like he definitely is just like muted himself. Same thing like how Rumjack muted himself because like people are like things are passing by.
Yeah, I was
That's
late
actually
on
the
that
re-
one.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all good, man. But yeah, no. So I was there for like 6 months. I was having a good time. So the way it works is that I had to pair up certain songs, for example, for each of the dancers. So like there was a catwalk there, and the catwalk goes up to an actual like stripping pole, like a strip pole. But the thing is, it was like a real nice strip pole. It wasn't like a regular strip pole. It had like a motor at the top and the bottom, so they didn't have to use their own body to twirl around. They just hold on to it and it twirls for them.
Yeah.
So like they could just like go around. It was super nice actually, and it wasn't anything crazy. But like so the way it worked is that like when I was there, you had to pair up the music with the dancers. So every time a dancer goes up, they have their own like song, and so I just had to make sure it was good. It was all good, but that wasn't like the weird shit. The weird shit was like whenever the shit you see on the side, it wasn't like fucking. It wasn't like prostitution or anything. But like you ever like peer over to like for example like a really really like fat like you look at him, you can tell he's all greasy, he's all fucked up,
Yeah,
and
he's
then
like
it's like
breathing real heavy and shit.
and he and he was getting a bit grabby with one of the girls. and her song was about to be up, but he wouldn't let her go up onto the stage. So so he grabbed like her fucking thong and like ripped it off. And so by then she was just walking fucking nude out. The bouncer saw his ass, tried to pick him up, but he had to weigh at least like 700 pounds or some shit. He was a big like fucking like pudding pound of a man. So like by the time they got him up, they had to fucking. It almost looked like he was on a wheelbarrow. Just the way they had to pick him up on a fucking like trolley, like a little dolly thing that you move like cases on,
Yeah.
and brought him out to the back and fucking shoved his ass off onto the ground into the fucking alleyway. they couldn't pick him up, man. You don't understand. These were big men. These bouncers were some big dudes, really cool dudes. They had the most stereotypical names, except for one of them. One of them had a normal name. So there was fucking Darius, right? Darius was a big, like, tall black dude, 6'5", fucking beast of a man, right?
Yeah.
And then out of all, there was like fucking Darius, and then like some dude. That was cool. I didn't talk to him too much. He was literally named like Jerome. So Darius and Jerome, the fucking most like stereotypical names you can get for bouncers. But then the other guy, just a regular dude, like just vibing, having a good time, but he was fucking jacked. His name was Greg. He's just Greg. Greg the bouncer that looks like he does fucking strongman competitions. He's vibing over there. After that, like, I've never really seen that dude come back. But that was probably the stupidest moments there. The fucking behemoth of a man, that fucking pudding guy, ripped off that girl's thong and like as she was just trying to walk away, and just got thrown out into the fucking alleyway. Good times though. And then I played on his song and they gave her an extra thong. Good times. Yeah, the show had to keep rolling. That was good pay though. For those 6 months, that was pretty good pay.
I bet.
That's pretty nice.
Did,
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
Did
What's up?
any of these women follow you home ever?
First of all, man. First of all,
Or is that just is that not
I
true?
don't know. I don't know if I can legally talk about that.
Well, you don't have to say their name. Just give me a yes or a no.
That's true. That's true. Yes, but not in the way you think. I went to one of their houses. Turns out one of them lived in a pretty nice like place. It wasn't like some fucking ratchet ass like Bronx area.
Oh,
One
yeah.
of them, yeah. So this one was called. What was her name? Not her real name, but like what was her dance name? I don't remember. Oh, it was a really weird one. You would expect it to be like something like Mercedes or some shit. Her name was Rock Candy.
Rock Candy.
Yeah, Rock Candy. Cause because her whole shtick was like, especially I forgot the song that played with it, but it was, oh wait, no, You're My Candy Girl. That was like one of the songs that played, and so yeah, I think that was the name of it. Yeah, and so her whole stick was that like, those people that like femdom shit, like that like getting shit on by women,
Yeah.
like their shit. Basically, she's supposed to be sweet and also like rocky at the same time. So she would be able to like go up there, and as she's like stripping, like she gets close and like she goes in the lap or whatever. And then she just starts like calling him a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah,
And
and
I'm
like
thinking, this is
wailing on
the
their dick.
stupidest, yo, oh my god. And it was a few locals that were really into them. They asked her, yo, where's Rock Candy at? And I'm like, bro, I don't. And I'm like, oh yeah, you got some problems under the hood, don't you?
That sounds
She's-
like an awesome job.
It was cool. It was cool for 6 months. Only reason why I left is because like I don't know, man. I got busy with other things. I was working on some stuff. That's when I started getting to like real like the audio engineering aspect of it, where I was like building equipment and like repairing stuff for clients. Like I had like a whole other thing. So like at that point, I didn't really need that job anymore. Not in a bad way. It was awesome. Just that I didn't want to stay there for too long. Plus, it was starting to get harder to explain where the hell I was for like 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, at some point it was probably gonna catch up on me, so I probably should have gone the fuck out of there. It was cool though. I had some great pictures too, and it was awesome. It was pretty awesome. Anyways, yeah, that's my experience with bars. One of my big experiences. Other than that, it's just for friends. It's pretty normal stuff.
Yeah, you don't like
That's
stay
the
out
one.
until closing time.
No, I mean, well, I don't think I really was able to. Not because of like anything bad. It's just more of like, I don't know. It's like how do I say this? didn't really matter to me. Like I was having a good time, and by the like whenever the good time ends, that's like when I go. So whether or not it was closing time didn't really like bother me. Like you know what I mean? It didn't matter. It was like I had a fun time no matter what.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, that's one of my bigger stories like for like bars. Like that's one of my favorite things, dude. It was pretty cool though. Dude, I had the most cringiest fucking DJ name ever. It's the most generic fucking like it's like if you saw a DJ in like a cartoon, that's what their name would be. It was so AIDS. I had it licensed on like virtual DJ too. And it was DJ Master Sync. It was so fucking bad, dude. Don't it was DJ Master Sync. Oh, and also and I also
DJ
I
Master
also
Sync compared, like,
yeah, yeah. I licensed the other way too, just in case anybody tried to take it. So I licensed DJ Master Sync and DJ Sync Master, but I used to just use DJ Master Sync. It was fucking bad. It was good, but that name was so bad. I used to think that was such a good name back then. I'm like, wow, I'm a genius. That's a great name. I can't believe no one's taking it. I'm like, oh, so this is the reason why no one's taking it. It's fucking shit.
Now I gotta take a whiz.
Yeah, go for it, man. But yeah, no, like it's Jesus, man. That fucking thing was ridiculous. I mean,
uh,
okay, while Rumjack is back, Lemons, tell me about your stories if you have any.
I don't have many. Like the only one I can really think of right now. I can't. I've got really shit memory for stuff. So
Yes,
I haven't had a lot of stuff interesting happen.
and you were very young, so you haven't had too much life experiences yet.
So there was one time I went to a wedding. And there was this guy in a wheelchair who basically kicked off at this other guy. I don't know what it was all about, but so he kicked off. And I'm pretty sure there was a fight at this wedding anyway. Which was a bit weird because I didn't exactly know what was going on, but I just like see this guy in a wheelchair get escorted out of the fucking out of this wedding. Because he basically gone and just started to fight with someone else. I was so confused. That's all I remember really for that. Tell you what was funny. One time I went into like a little corner shop, and as soon as I went in, like basically this guy just stared at me. I went in to go to the toilet because there was like a toilet at the back. And when I went into the toilet, this guy just like knocks on the door, and I thought he was coming and saying, "Oh, you can't use it because you got to go and buy something." But no, this guy he basically thought that I was like some really dodgy guy, and
What?
I don't look dodgy. I'm like what 5'6". Like I don't look old.
apparently, all the little dodgy gremlins are 5'6". Apparently.
Yeah, and basically they literally called the police on us for just entering the shop. I didn't even do anything, but that was so strange.
So you got profiled for being 5'6", is what I'm
Yeah,
hearing.
basically.
How did I don't understand how you look? What?
I know it makes no sense. Like
That,
I,
that
that's so.
doesn't make any sense. You're right.
I thought that they were having a go at me though for like not buying anything, and so I was like, "Yo, mate, I will go and buy something." And he was like, "No, just get the fuck out of my shop." I'm like, what the fuck have I done?
Maybe they thought you were someone else.
That's what I thought, but then like I don't quite know.
No, I feel like they just thought you were someone else. Like you maybe look like a thief or something.
Mm.
That they used to think that like went to the shop.
Friends though, but they were both waiting outside for me. I
Mm.
like did not look dodgy in any way either. I just looked like I don't even know, but I was so confused. It's the most confusing thing ever. But I'm trying to think of what else. I can't really think of any other even mildly somewhat semi-interesting things that have ever happened to me. My life's pretty boring, to be fair.
I mean, it's not that it's boring. I'm telling you, it's just that you haven't had any like, not in a bad way. It's just that, dude, Come on, you have a lot of time left. It's not
Oh
like
no,
you're close to our ages or anything, man.
yeah, I get no. I'm not saying any different. I'm just saying like as in I probably could have had a lot more interesting experiences. It's just that like well no, I definitely have. I've just forgotten a lot of shit.
Listen, in the next 5 to 6 years, you'll probably have some crazy shit going on. All right, look at it like this. You probably will. Listen, it's all good. It's fine. It's called life. Life during the time that you were on this earth,
I'm
you
really,
will
I'm really
create some crazy
like
shit.
someone who's like what fucking 5 years older. This man thinks he knows everything. If you gone through life, you're a fucking old man.
All right, lemons. It's okay. Eventually, you will mature into a lime.
No,
Wait,
you're
are lemons? Wait. I have a question. Are lemons and limes the same? They're not. They're like different things, right?
different things, yeah.
They are different things. Okay. For some reason, I always like mistake them for being the same thing, but like at different maturity levels.
Yeah, they are a bit weird like that, I suppose.
Like it feels like they should be the same thing, but they're not.
I think they've got slightly different citrus content, but they definitely
What?
come from the same, like
Isn't
they're
is that
genetically
actually the answer? Is that actually the answer?
what
That they're just like a bit more acidic or something?
probably. No, because the whole thing is I'm pretty sure limes are also smaller.
Limes are smaller, yeah, and they're green.
Yeah,
But wait, aren't lemons like when they're like young, green and
yeah,
small too?
probably it wouldn't, but
Yeah.
it's basically it's the same as how fucking broccoli and Brussels sprouts come from the same base. Like
Are they actually the same thing?
yeah, it's just that
Oh,
they've because of the way that humans have like interacted and they've been selectively bred, then we've managed to get them like that. It's like if you
no.
look at wild corn, it looks so
Hmm.
much different to actual corn that you get in like cornfields and stuff. Same with
You,
wheat.
I've never actually had Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, no, they're fucking disgusting. You don't want them.
Are they? What?
Yeah, I'm
I've
pretty sure they all come from the same plant as oh, it's the. I'm pretty sure they're the same one, but
like
uh,
it sounds weird, but I've only ever seen Brussels sprouts in like TV shows or movies or cartoons.
yeah, no, it's like a part of a like Christmas dinner here. But then, yeah,
Like
they
I'm
aren't.
telling you,
They aren't
how do I say? I've never seen them in real life. As weird as that is, they just always it always felt like some sort of weird like thing you
think
saw on the TV, and
cabbage.
that was it.
Yeah, think of a cabbage, and then it's small.
So like a very tiny cabbage, like
It's
that,
like
like very, very
a meatball
small.
sized cabbage.
That sounds horrible.
But they
I don't hate cabbages, but Brussels sprouts just doesn't. They don't sound right.
yeah, no, that's why nobody likes them.
I always hear people saying that they're fucking awful.
Yeah, they
Brussels
are.
sprouts are great.
But fuck you. You got no.
Oh,
Oh,
so
yeah.
okay. Before I get like a really biased opinion, what makes them great?
They're just good.
They're like
How are they
mini
good?
cabbages. No,
Well,
How are
that's what they look like, at least.
how do you cook Brussels sprouts? First of all,
Me?
yeah.
Oh, I don't personally cook them myself. I don't know how they get cooked.
He has a maid.
Yeah, I've got the butler. You know, my butler
The
delivers
butler,
all the food.
butler and maid. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
if you don't like Brussels sprouts, you're making them wrong.
Nah, like everyone else in my family seems to. Well, not everybody else, but like as in, like my mum makes them, and my mum's actually good at cooking, and everyone else seems to like them except for me and like my brother and stuff. And then I'm pretty sure my dad just eats them because he doesn't want to offend my mum. Uh, but yeah, I don't really like them. They're a bit shitty.
See, I boil mine till they're like halfway cooked. Then I put them on a baking pan, put them in the oven under the
Yeah.
broiler, and then I put some salt and some olive oil on the top of it. Then they get like real crispy under the broiler.
See, I had to know that they just aren't. They don't seem nice to me.
People usually steam them or boil them.
What?
You gotta get that. You gotta get that natural sugar out of them.
Do people not eat that shit raw? I thought you guys eat it raw. Do you guys not eat it raw?
No.
No,
Oh, how does it
wanna
taste raw? Do you guys know?
no. Probably really bitter. They're kind of bitter. It's not like cabbage.
Can you eat it raw? You can eat it raw. It's just leaves
like
and shit.
cabbages.
Yeah,
It's
it doesn't.
just leaves.
Cabbage is kind of like sweet, and depending on how you make it, like a little brownie. These are like they're very bitter.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, but if you boil them then bake them under the broiler, then the natural sugar comes out and they're like caramelize.
Ew. Imagine not calling it caramel.
Wait, you put caramel on fucking like
No.
Brussels sprouts?
Do you know how to? Do you know how stuff caramelizes? Like,
I thought you just put that shit in like sugar and then let it like bake or something.
you get caramel in the first place. You get sugar. What do you think's in fruit? It's fucking sugar.
I thought it was just like burnt sugar or something.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So if you get natural sugars and burn them, what do you get? Fucking
Yeah, it's
caramel.
caramelized. Then they're
Is it
nice and
caramel?
crispy. Yeah.
So do you just put sugar on top of a Brussels sprout and
No,
bake
no,
it?
it has sugar in it.
Sugar inside it.
So
What do
you need to burn a Brussels sprout? Do you
Yeah,
burn
kinda.
it? You burn it? Isn't that the same as like roasting it?
I guess. Yeah, it is the same thing.
Is that like this doesn't? Okay, maybe the way you guys explain it, this doesn't. I don't know why it just doesn't sound right the way you guys are saying it. So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck you're trying to say. Like so you're saying burning it is the same thing as roasting it,
No.
but then
if
wouldn't
you-
baking it be close to roasting it?
Yeah, it is essentially what you're doing. You're baking it.
But when you bake it, are you burning it?
Well, if you leave it in there long enough, it'll burn.
So are you supposed to eat it burnt?
Just a little bit.
What?
Like you don't burn one side and then flip it over and burn the other side.
You're not supposed to do that?
No, you leave it on one side and then once it starts getting like not black, like charred, but like more overdone than brown, then they're ready.
How bad is it? Like, let's say you burnt, like, let's say you just straight up made it into like charred remains of like, let's say you made a sandwich, right?
Yeah.
And you charred that bitch until it was fucking like dust and like ash.
Yeah.
Would that still be able to be eat? Was that edible? Do you think that's edible?
No,
Why?
because it's charred. No
But why would
flavor.
that not be edible?
All the mass is wasted.
No. But what you're telling me is, would you be able to digest? Would your body be able to digest that?
Probably.
Yeah. It will just give you cancer.
Yeah.
Would it actually give you cancer?
Yeah, burnt food can give you cancer.
Huh?
It's carcinogenic.
I thought a lot of things can give you
I was
cancer.
gonna say everything gives you cancer. You should
Yeah.
probably stop
Yeah.
breathing before you get cancer.
Yeah, you get that.
Honestly, yeah. You would get hit by a bus before you got cancer. Actually, wait, no, you could get cancer like I think every 30 minutes. I forgot that whole thing. I think lemons. Lemon, do you remember the 30 minutes thing?
Yeah, I told you that.
Yeah. No, I mean, but I knew it before that. It's just I can't remember what it was.
You saying that I didn't give you valuable information right there.
You reminded me of valuable information. That's good enough.
Favorite this man trying to think he's all massive.
Calm down, you're a waste man. Waste man, big thing, man. Big thing. Just okay, wait, okay, wait, no, so it's something about every 30 minutes, one of your cells or some shit goes like cancerous and like mutates. But then your fucking what system is it called in your
What,
body?
the white blood cells.
Yeah, what is that
Yeah,
shit
they
called?
like eat the cancer. It's your
No, but
it's your
but-
immune
but it's a-
system.
Yeah, your immune system. There we go.
Yeah.
Your immune system stops it from becoming like super cancerous, like
Yeah,
infecting your body.
yeah, because like
I don't know.
once it hits like the lymph nodes, then you're screwed.
Yeah, because like that's why I asked. Like I think a long time ago, I asked them, I was like, so you're telling me that every 30 minutes you can just randomly just get cancer? Like you could just be sitting watching a TV show and you can just get cancer. That's what it is, right? Like every 30 minutes, you could basically just get cancer.
Yeah, it's
Oh, boy.
just like, sometimes your immune system that's why people normally get cancer when they're like older.
Imagine like you go to bed normally, like you're just vibing. You had a great day, like you probably had a promotion at your job, and boom, wake up cancer.
Damn.
So you tell me that's possible, though. I'm assuming that's very much possible.
Yeah, sure, but wouldn't.
Does it not? I thought it works like that. It's not what it works like.
Like, I think you're missing a step. Because, like,
What's the
if
step?
you get in contact with radiation, that'll
Okay.
alter your cells and turn them, like, cancerous or whatever. If you
Isn't that
smoke,
just what?
it, like, kills the cells or something and turns
What?
them into cancer. I don't
Well,
know.
oh yeah, no, the smoke thing makes sense, but
Yeah.
Can I ask? Can I-
radiation, I guess, like in X-rays, maybe.
Oh yeah, no. X-rays. Basically, well, there's background radiation anyway, like in the atmosphere and around.
Yeah. Microwaves and shit like that.
Not even that. There's like it just gets emitted by like fucking. If there's uranium underground, there's gonna fucking emit shit, isn't it?
Well, I mean, no shit, but like,
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
what you're talking more about is not just the radio waves, but like
Oh no.
space itself emits radiation.
Yeah, no. So basically, there is probably more background radiation now than there was like what 100, 200 years ago.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, but there's also the whole thing of a lot of it is from space because you got a lot of shit.
Yeah,
Just
some like gamma radiation or something.
yeah. So gamma radiation goes like through everything, but if it hits the nucleus, it's like super ionized enough. I'm pretty sure. Basically, it makes it so that your cells become fucked.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
they can't read information, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's like another step, and then it's cancer.
Because all it takes is for one cell to mutate, and then it spreads and grows like way past where it's meant to.
Yeah.
And then it can spread to other places in your body as well.
Yeah, and then like your lymph nodes try to suck up the infection, and once it gets in there, then that's like stage 4.
Yeah. Basically, you just get really, really fucked. But yeah. So and then there's other things that can also cause it, which are carcinogenics. Which could basically just give you a higher chance of getting it, like asbestos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And cigarettes. Oh, also alcohol. Wow. Crazy. Can also just make you have liver failure.
Yeah.
But
not looking forward to that one.
Worth the risk.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, liver failure only happens like if you consume a fuck ton.
Oh no, because
the amount that Rumjack consumes is pretty reasonable, actually.
one of my friends actually has a problem with his liver, and if he doesn't stop drinking, like now.
Yeah, but your friend like weighs like 12 pounds and it's like fucking young. No
Oh,
shit, his body can't fucking handle that.
No, he's like 6'1" and is pretty heavy.
Oh, I
And
thought you were talking about the other guy, the other guy from like that you told me about before that
Which-
drank with you or something. Yeah, it was like yesterday or something when you were a bit tipsy. You were telling me about some dude, and it wasn't the guy that was playing No Man's Sky. It was some whatever. So wait, how old is this kid, or this guy, or this man, or whatever the fuck he is?
oh, he's 16.
Right. Okay. So he's 16, 6'1", but at the same time, because of he's still growing, that shit fucks with your body at that young of an age to be drinking alcohol.
Basically, the doctor said to him that he could tell that he drank, and that if he doesn't stop, then he's going to need to like literally have a liver transplant.
Yeah, that's fucking unfortunate. At 16 years of age.
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
You
I
know
don't
what
know.
he did after he got that news? He went and had a drink. Because
See, like,
oh my god,
that's
what?
the only reason why, like, I'm okay with the idea. Like, over here, I would think that being, like, 21 is a bit much for drinking, but, I mean, At least it's not like over there, like where it's like 15 or 16 that you can drink. I'm like, fuck, dude. That
So
has to be fucking detrimental some way.
it's 18 here, like the
Is it
actual
18? But
to go.
didn't you guys say you can drink in the house?
Wait, yeah. So yeah, but only under like parental supervision and
Yeah,
shit. Well,
and your dad or some shit knows you drink though.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
basically, it's any time after the age of 5, and as long as you're in a household.
What?
Sorry, it doesn't. Yeah.
Whoa! So 6-year-olds can drink in Britain.
Yeah, but nobody lets a 6-year-old drink.
What? But why? What? Wait. Okay. Why is that even a thing?
Oh,
What the fuck?
because of the good old British culture of drinking. What do you mean?
Dude, I don't fucking whatever, man. And look, I will be honest with you. This is not me shitting. The British people are cool. In some senses, they're pretty cool. They have
All
some
out.
cool things. But I need to mention one thing. Every British person that I've had, like either as a friend or just someone I met, they could never hold their liquor. I never understood this. I don't get why that shit happens. Like they can't, like especially when it comes to hard liquor, they can't hold their liquor. They
Nah,
can't hold their drinks.
you guys are absolute pussies compared to us. I'm
Dude,
sorry.
I don't want to hear it. You were tipsy over like the smallest amount of what did you say? Some fucking units worth of like drinking yesterday or the day
Yeah,
before, and you were kind of like off your tits a little
I
bit.
I wasn't off my tits at all.
You were telling me shit, and then you didn't remember what the fuck you were talking about.
Yeah, that's just me normally. Trust me, I can barely remember what
I no. It was worse during that moment.
it really is not. Like,
Yes, it was.
uh,
Yes, it was.
trust me. No, trust
It
me.
was. It totally was. See, you're only saying that because you want us to think that you can drink well. I don't know if you can. I
I,
hope
I,
you
act-
can.
I actually can.
I don't know about that. I would have to like meet up in person, like maybe like years down the road or some shit. If I ever come up to the fucking Britain, and I'll have a pint with you and see how that goes.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds
Sure.
fucking sick. Sounds sick as fuck. And I can keep you safe from the acid attacks.
Nobody gets fucking attacked by acid. Like, I don't get what you
What do you
fucking.
mean? This is a lie, Rumjack. You have to agree with me. Acid attacks are real over there,
It's not a common
Yeah.
occurrence.
I
It's not
remember
like.
seeing him on the news.
dude.
Yeah,
There was
Years
so
ago. Years ago.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not exactly a common occurrence right now.
If I look it up right now, Britain acid attacks. You're telling me nothing new would come up?
No.
Okay. Let me see.
So, it sounds like he was talking like Rumjack there the other night.
No, but
And,
like no, there's
forgetting
a difference.
shit.
Yeah, but he wasn't telling us stories. He was just trying to tell us coherent words. And he was trying to play a game, but it wasn't working, so like he kind of fucked off halfway through. It wasn't like where you tell stories, it's just more of him like drinking cuz he was eating pizza too, so it was all carby for him in his body.
I gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah.
I never got that like fucked up on the computer.
Yeah, that's I'm like, oh, okay, I see it. I see what you mean. I see what's going on. Like that's the same way for me. Like I'm not saying oh we're better or whatever. It's just more of given more time on this earth, it brings more experience in terms of drinking. Or for example,
Yeah, no, I know
lemons.
that. But I could
You were
probably
you
drink.
cannot tell me you've been starting drinking at 6, because I
No,
know you have not. Exactly.
No, all he said was it was technically legal, but everyone has like the right state of mind not to let their, just a little
Somebody
older than a toddler drink.
somebody there would go just by legal limits and
Yeah,
give
no.
a fucking
All
care.
I'm saying is I saw some German guys give their fucking kid a cigarette who was like,
Actually, Germans are a whole other breed. We can't honestly no. Yeah, no. Germans can do what the fuck they want. Dude, as soon as they come out the womb, they're already efficient and they have at least one job.
nah.
It
They
is
also
what it is. Dude, what do you
they also
mean?
instantly have a hatred for Jews as well. Is that a
Well,
thing?
maybe, but I don't think so. That's the old school Germans. The
Yeah.
new schools, they all have 401ks. They have a
What's-
great funny accent, and they all have one Volkswagen.
Sure.
I don't think I've ever met a German that hates Jews, like genuinely.
So you're trying to tell me you've never met Hitler? Damn.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't born
He was-
during
he wasn't-
Hitler's time.
He wasn't even German. He was fucking Austrian anyway, so it doesn't like. It doesn't
Yeah,
even
I don't remember. But the reason why it's German is because remember he ruled over Germany during that time.
Yeah,
Really.
I get that. Yeah. See, but
Fuck.
you couldn't exactly have much choice. Like, if you're fucking like dictator, practically, it is like telling you to do some shit or you'll get killed. You can't exactly like refuse, can you?
Oh, also Rumjack, I'm burping a little bit because I actually found one more can of hams that I hit before I came up here. Yeah, so I'm burping a little bit because like I normally don't drink like soda or whatever, so it's a bit carbonated shit. But yeah, I found it like in the back. I'm like, oh, I guess it fucking fell out
It
the
is very
pack.
carbonated.
Yeah, so like I'm just kind of burping up a storm over here. Like I mute it from time to time, but sometimes it just like goes before I can mute it.
What did I have?
So,
1, 2,
I'm
4.
gonna tell you what I had on New Year's, like earlier, like
What
on
do
New
you
Year.
have?
So I had 6 double shot rum and cokes. They were beautiful, beautiful stuff. And then after that, I had sorry, no. So I did a mix of that, and between them, I had like 9 Copperbergs as well. And then I'm pretty sure I had some beer as well. I've forgotten how much of that I had. And then yeah, that was it. But like that was I forgot when I had that. Like sorry, no, as in I've forgotten like when I started. But yeah, that was kind of cool to be fair.
Best rum and coke I ever had was on this catamaran snorkeling trip down in Nassau. And the guy driving the boat and mixing the drinks looked exactly like Snoop Dogg. Like I'll take a picture of him from the video I made. He looks just like him. But he was mixing these things with this rum called Galleon 151. And
Yeah.
he did it backwards. Dump all the rum in there, and then give you a little splash of coke. Like you could look through the glass and see out the other side. I had
Jesus
like
Christ.
5 of those.
Honestly.
That is fucking pure alcohol.
Yeah. You know there's like sports coolers that have it like kids soccer
Yeah,
games.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The
One of them.
fucking like the
They-
big like Gatorade sports
Yeah,
coolers.
yeah.
Those kind of.
They dump 2 bottles of this Tampico juice in there, and then they dump like 2.5 bottles of this Galleon 151 in there, and they shake it up, and then they give it to everybody just like that.
Oh, I had
And it
this
was
really
the
nice.
handle.
There was like a really nice it was like actual spicy rum where it was like it had some spice to it where it was like actually it's you know what I mean, like you could tell that it was like hot in your mouth because of like it was like having a chili pepper because like but basically while you drank it, but because it was a liquid, then obviously like it hit the back of your throat and like all around your mouth. And it was so weird.
Yeah, Kraken's a spiced rum, and it's
Yeah.
blacker than ink. But when you drink it, it's got this really. It's not even a hot flavor, like warm, and it's got this really
Yeah.
beautiful vanilla note on the back end. Like when you take a taste of it, then you breathe in and out, and you just get that vanilla.
I don't think I've actually ever heard of it. Like, where'd you get it?
Yeah, I get it. You can get it at the state stores down here.
Damn, do you reckon it's only a thing over there? Because if
You
so,
can probably
damn.
get it online. What's the
Yeah,
name
you
of
can get
it?
it online. The Kraken Spice Rum, 94 proof.
All right, there you go. You could probably find it. Actually, it comes up as soon as you type in Kraken.
Yeah. Oh my god, is that stuff fucking amazing.
Kraken rum introduced back in 2010.
I got 2 big bottles of it in my trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's like, I make any rum drink, if it calls for light rum, like, nope, that's pussy shit.
Oh yeah, you can get it delivered actually.
Can't you buy alcohol off of like Amazon, UK.
I wouldn't know. Actually, Lemons, do you know?
Probably. You'd have to be 18 then.
Yeah, cause I was trying to find that the vodka that's in an AK-47 bottle, and it took me to Amazon.uk.
I seen that. I seen exactly what you're talking about. That shit looks insane.
Yeah, I just want the bottle.
Dude, it's fucking cool looking. Yeah. I know
What
exactly what you're talking about.
I really want is some absinthe. Like, what
Ugh, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Never drank it.
No, because isn't it meant? It's meant to be fucking ridiculously strong. Like,
Yeah,
proper.
no. Let me explain. Absinthe is like acid in your mouth. It's not. It doesn't like. Let me explain. Like, just give me a second. Like, let me fucking really tell you what this shit is. Absinthe. Even it doesn't matter. You cannot like look at me. Look at me. Like virtually look at me.
I can't look.
Virtually fucking look at me. Virtually look at me with your fucking virtual eyes. Lemons. It's not like it's not some like not like oh any like anybody can drink. It's not like some pussy ass drink. It's like it's literally alcohol. It's just alcohol. There's no
Yeah.
taste to it. Like it's just alcohol. Like you don't understand. It's not
Yeah.
like vodka, not like Grey Goose, not like Kraken, not like any fucking alcohol. There's 3 sets of absinthe that are like this. I forgot the regular original absinthe, and then there's like 2 other drinks that are just like absinthe, but worse than absinthe. And one of them comes straight from fucking Ireland, and it is the most potent motherfucking drink you could ever have.
Isn't it
So
a
after
herbal drink?
it's not I don't actually remember what it originally used to be, but essentially it's like if you're drinking isopropyl alcohol that doesn't fucking kill you. That's what actually it's pretty close to killing you. But absinthe essentially immediately gets you drunk.
Yeah,
if you
no,
drink
I you meant to get like you can't speak after about like 1 shot apparently.
No, it's not that you can't speak, it's just
Like,
that
no, it's like
your
you're very
body reacts. Because remember, there's nothing else in it that like slows down the absorption process. It's literally as soon as it hits your fucking body, as soon as it's in your stomach, it will react immediately. It absorbs insane. Like you don't understand. I've had a couple shots of those. I will never do those shits again. It's so fucking bad.
Anyways, when you
Not
come
bad
over,
in the way you think.
hey,
Like wait,
so when
it's
you
not,
come
it's not
over pots,
lemons.
sorry,
Lemons.
when
Lemon
you come
snicket.
over,
Lemon 5. Lemon lime. Give me a sound. Give me a moment. I need to finish this absinthe rant. I need to finish this. I fucking need to finish this because I have a personal vendetta against absinthe. All I'm saying is it's not bad in the way you think it is when it comes to taste. It's bad in terms of how fast you can get shit faced and on your tits. Trust
yeah,
me. And for
yeah,
your size, for your 3'6", 12-pound size, you will get fucked.
damn. Now,
I'm not a big gin guy, so I never had the urge to try it.
Yeah. What were you saying, Lemons?
well, anyway, so when you come over the pond at some point in the future, obviously, because yeah,
Okay, yeah.
what about absinthe shots? Yeah, yeah. What are you saying?
Dead silence. He ain't incriminating himself.
Damn. I've just been ignored.
He got up out of his chair, hopped in the shower, turned it on cold, and now he's in there rocking back and forth with his hands behind his head.
Jesus.
While muttering under his breath, like,
Yeah.
just. Are you
Fuck off.
okay? Are you whispering in the corner like Ryan?
No, just listen, man. I've had some weird experiences with absinthe. All right, man.
He's
had,
having
like,
flashbacks. He's
I
having
just
flashbacks.
can't remember what the other ones were because I've had along with those fucking drinks. I've had something else, but I don't remember what it was. It was weird times though. It was weird times. Sorry, what were you saying, Lemons? I apologize. I really just spaced out hard thinking about that. What were you telling me? What were you telling
Yeah,
me?
you got hit with the flashback.
Yeah, fucking Vietnam flashback.
Damn.
It
Did
actually
you get the flashback, but you don't remember like part of the flashback.
actually I don't know if you guys remember that story I told you about the wedding over in South America.
Yeah, that was a good one. I don't think Lemons was
Absinthe
there.
Absinthe was a key role in that, by the way, when they were making the cooler for that. So let me explain. It was absinthe and some fucking ridiculous, like some local potent ass rum and shit. I don't know what the fuck they put in there, but when it came out like not even joking. When you poured a bottle, not even a bottle, like a cup of those, right? As soon as you pour it out from the fucking like wine, like the cooler, like spout at the bottom, it
Yeah.
comes out not looking like any color. It looked fucking gray. It looked gray.
Why?
How do you make a fucking drink gray?
I don't know. But put grey dye in it.
That's my question. No, they did not. Whatever they mixed in, and it was also some local Guyanese shit too. When it came out, you look in your fucking cup, even under the fucking like dead light, it was gray. You drink that bitch, you're fucking off your tits. So, do you want me to tell that story or like it's
Yeah,
all
do it
good?
again.
Okay, I'm
Do it
down.
for the
Yeah.
podcast.
So, fuck
Yeah.
it. Yeah, fucking podcast. All right. Let me see. Let me start off. So, it was like I'd say a couple years back. It was when I went over to South America in Guyana. Guyana is next to Venezuela and like Suriname. It's on the border. So I was there. I was vibing. I was having a good time. But the wedding night comes up, and like we're just having a good time. The day before, we were smoking weed, and I knew a few people that I can't exactly say who exactly, but they grew weed, and I was just smoking there. We knocked back like 12 of the local beers. The beers were pretty tame there. Not much alcohol percentage in it, nothing crazy. So it was fine. I was having a good time. It was super ethnic, by the way, because that wedding, it was in the middle of nowhere, by the way. It was in the fucking wedding tent. So it was like out in like a desert area, no fucking like pollution whatsoever, no light pollution or anything. You could see the stars. It was really fucking nice. It was a really nice kind of wedding. So we're just there, we're vibing. They were putting the food on big ass fucking leaves, like actual like not Florida leaves, but like
palm leaves.
those palm leaves,
Yeah.
that's the word. That's how ethnic that shit was. They were putting all this fucking like food, like curry and shit, in a fucking leaf, and you hold the leaf and you eat it with your hand. Like it was just fucking ridiculous. I'm like, okay, I'm having a good time. The next day, they bring out fucking a fucking DJ, some big ass fucking speakers on the side, and they put down like a fucking mat for like a dance hall shit, right? It was alright, it was pretty cool, but then they brought out this fucking fuck off all tall cooler, and it was taller than me. And I'm like I'm not some fucking super tall dude. Rumjack is taller than me. I don't think I ever told you my height, Rumjack.
I don't think.
I'm only 5'8", man. I'm
Oh, really?
5'8", but yeah.
You're 5'1", 5'1".
Nah,
Oh,
you
shit.
wish. I'm 5'8". This shit was like around almost 7 feet because how fucking like there's a good amount of people there, so they need a lot. And there was like ice and shit in there. But whatever the fuck they put in there, it was local beer. It was not local beer. It was local alcohol brewed like right there. Fucking like aged. I don't know how the fuck they did. I don't know what they put in there. But then I know for a fucking fact, I saw some motherfuckers be putting absinthe in that shit too. They dumped 2 fucking full bottles of absinthe in there to like quote unquote spice it up and get the alcohol percentage up. So I'm like, oh fuck me. So we're having a good time, and my time comes around after I just finish eating because I didn't want to do it on a full empty stomach or anything. It was alright. I just ate. So I get my cup. I go up to that fuck off fucking tower cooler, and I pour my drink. And the just keep in mind, it's under the tent. There's lights like right above me, so I'm like, all right, probably be able to tell like how potent it is by the look of it. It pours out into my cup, and it's like, I think I need to pour a full cup. I can't see the color too well, so I pour out a full cup, and I just hold it in my hand, and I have a blank stare for for a good minute because I'm staring. I'm like, this motherfucker is fucking gray. It's gray. There's no color to it. What the fuck happened to all the alcohol? I'm like, it has to be either some fucking bullshit that they put in, but no, I don't know what they put in it, but it's gray. So I put it to my lips, and I don't smell anything. It has no smell whatsoever. I taste it. Almost no fucking taste. Whatever they mix together with the absinthe, no taste. I down it. I'm like, okay, maybe it's super relaxed. Maybe it's super vibing. No, after that full like 12-ounce cup, I'm like, fuck me. This is not beer. This is not normal shit. They threw an absinthe. I thought it would like dilute it. No, I was off my tits after the first drink. I got a second cup. I'm like, all right, I'm having a good time. I'm awake. I can handle this. I can handle my liquor. Second cup, another 12 ounces of that fucking monstrosity, that fucking concoction. I don't know what the fuck that shit was. I'm over there, and now I'm tipsy. I'm sitting on the back of one of my friend's trucks that lives over there, and I'm just there like, oh, I'm all right. He's like, okay, you need to walk in a straight line. If you can walk in a straight line, you'll be all right. I get up off of the back of the truck. I stand up. I walk 3 feet. I fall over onto my right side, and I'm just fucking laughing my ass off. And I'm just there like, I walked a good straight line for 3 feet. He's like, yeah, fucking, I guess that's fine. I get up. I go onto the dance floor. I never dance. I start dancing like a retard. I trip and I fall forward, but the way I save myself is I start doing the worm on the ground. And by the time I was doing that, I just looked like a retard having a stroke on the ground. But the thing is, everybody was also drunk, so we were all having a good time. So I wasn't that out of place. It was all right. But after that, I got up, I started dancing normally, we were okay. But the issue was when I went outside. This was the big issue. Before I went outside, I grabbed a third cup of this fucking concoction. I went outside. I was standing there with one of my buddies. We were just staring up at the fucking stars because it was nice as fuck outside. There was no light pollution. You could see the universe going from fucking miles of probably. At least the way it looks like in my mind. Because I'm already like fucking drunk off my ass. So I'm like, all right, I'm having a good time. I'm vibing. Music is good. I dance like a retard. We were having a good time. But by then, I down my third cup. After that, I go back in. I get one of those leaves. We put food on that fucking leaf. I come back out. I eat all of that food. But this is what you're not supposed to do. I balled that fucking leaf up, crumpled it up, and stuffed it in my mouth and ate the leaf too. So at that point, I was really fucking gone because you're not supposed to do that shit. That has to be the dumbest, most retarded shit you do. It's like if a retard here in high school ate their fucking paper plate. That's the same idea of eating that shit back then. Because you're not supposed to eat that fucking leaf. It is not treated. There's nothing on it. It's fucking horrible. I eat it like it's nothing. I'm alright. I'm fine. Then I start feeling really fucking hot, so I sit down and I take off one of my vests. I'm like, all right, I'm kind of out here. This is the wedding party. I'll just sit down. But then one of my buddies next to me, we just start laughing, and I start laughing, looking up at the stars. I start laughing, and then I feel something rumbling in my stomach, and I start immediately projectile vomiting. And by the time I projectile vomit, I'm still laughing. So I look to my left and I throw up, and then I stand up and I start laughing. Sit back down, look to my left, throw up, stand up, laugh, sit back down for like a good few minutes. One of my buddies starts fucking freaking out, gives me a bottle of water. I down that bitch right away. Stand up, sit back down, throw up to my side, and it's just pure. It's pure fucking absence. So whatever would happen in my body, I don't understand, but it just starts to come out, and it's just fucking absence of food. It's just ridiculous. And so I get up and I'm like really I'm just fucking drenched in sweat and I'm laughing so hard because I can't feel my body. I'm just having a really good time at that point. Take off all I started stripping. I'm not even joking. Like I take off my shirt and I'm like, all right, I'm fucking good. I throw that shit onto the fucking sand. I go back inside. I start dancing on the dance floor. I started doing old man fucking Guyanese dancing where I start winding down hard as fuck as a motherfucker on the ground. And I get back up. I'm having a good time. I need to go take a piss. By the time I go outside, I'm stumbling. I'm trying to take off my belts. I'm good. I'm pissing on a sand dune. I'm pissing like there's a bit of a trench in front of the sand dune. So I'm pissing in this fucking trench sand dune. And then I'm like, all right, I kind of want to just lay down. So what immediately happens was I fall flat forward and my entire shirt is just full of my piss. Like I fall into the fucking sand full of piss. And I get back up. Oh, it's just a piss shirt. So like because I had another shirt underneath. It wasn't just me like fucking naked. But at that point, I had to take that shit off too. So I go back inside. I'm shirtless. I'm just sitting down. I'm trying to sober up. And by the time I sobered up, I fucking knocked out there, and I was just gone for the entire night. I was laughing to myself. I'm pretty sure I almost blacked out there. And by the time like I finally sobered up, the fucking wedding was done. The wedding party was done. People were packing up, and I got fucking like hauled back into in the fucking car that we were renting to be over there. The end.
Nice.
It's fucking ridiculous. It has to be the sloppiest drunk I've ever been in. But yeah, that fucking I don't know what the hell they put in that shit, but it turned gray. I still don't know what it is to this day, but it's some local shit. But it was definitely absinthe. End of my story.
What do you mean it? See, right? You said it tasted of nothing.
Yeah, it tasted of nothing. I don't understand what they mixed in it.
So it literally didn't even taste of alcohol. Is how we were trying to tell me.
Let me explain. It tasted like it was air.
Nah, I would sort of understand where you're coming from with that, kinda. Ish.
It tasted like air. It was warm air.
That sounds. I want to try that drink.
Told you,
Ju-
man. It's like third world countries like that shit. I don't know what the fuck they be doing. But I had a great ass time. I didn't get anything bad. Like a fucking like like a animal didn't fucking eat me or some shit while I was out there. My buddies were near me. It was all right. I was pretty safe for the most part. They just saw me do some autism shit. I have pictures and videos that they took like of me doing dumb shit. And like I said, I wasn't the only retard there. Everybody was fucking high off, like not high, like either high or drunk or both off their ass right there. So I fit in pretty well. We were having a good time, and like it was pretty nice. It was pretty nice. But that's my story. Did you guys enjoy that story?
Very
Yeah.
nice. Story.
It's as autistic as you could expect, and then some. Because I'll be real with you, the only thing I'm embarrassed about is I fell in my own piss. That's the only thing I hate to admit that I fucking did that. I'm like, bro, I pissed on myself basically, but indirectly in the sand.
Nah, that was just funny.
So AIDS. That's so AIDS. But yeah, that's the stupidest story I have for that shit. That's the reason why I don't fuck with absinthe or anything super crazy. I have a
Hey,
picture of it somewhere though, like some dude like looking like a retard in the chair.
We had a guy.
I'll find it.
What was that?
What's up? What'd you say?
We had a guy up my deer camp. He went to take a leak one time. He undid his belt, and he like grabbed the long end of his belt and just stood there and pissed his pants. Like he thought he grabbed his dick, but it was his belt.
Fuck, I'm really happy I didn't do that. I was so close to pissing my fucking pants. I'll be real with you during that night.
I
God
never
damn.
pissed my pants drunk. I never fell asleep on the john. Nothing like that.
I've never done that, but I mean, you've heard the shit that I have done. Fuck, dude. I think the only like other than that, I think the only fucking weird drunk I've had was where I don't know how you are like well no actually we talked about it like how you are when you're drunk. When I'm drunk, I'm a happy loving drunk. Like I don't make anything bad. I don't start fights or anything. I just go up to you and I tell you how much I fucking love you, dude. I'm just telling you like, yo, bro, you're fucking awesome, man. Like that kind of shit.
yeah, I do that. I do that sometimes. It depends what mood I'm in.
Nah, like regardless if I was mad or something, as soon as I get drunk, I'm just lovey. I'm like fucking like, bro,
See,
you're
Whatever.
you're 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 fucking awesome.
Anyway, it's whatever mood I was in before that basically just gets amplified. Like,
Oh,
you know,
and actually, wait, true. So you still there, dude? Buddy?
I just came back.
Okay. We're talking about like, could you like at least not back me up, but like we're talking about like how we are as we're drunk. I think yeah, Truce is actually there for a few times of when I was drunk. Not there directly, but I think he can attest to the way I am when I'm drunk. If you'd like to say say a few words.
Yeah. One time, he video called me during it was sometime in New Year's Eve. It was like a couple years ago, I believe. Yeah, no, he was. I mean, personally for me, I'm not used to like drunk people like at that time since I kind of mostly just kept to myself in terms of like that never hung out with like much party people to be honest. But aside from the point, yeah, no, Sasai is a pretty he's a pretty he's a pretty very friendly guy when especially when he gets drunk. So yeah, no, he was saying how much he like appreciated our like friendship, and he just like he was all like joyous throughout the way.
It was a vibe. It was a good time. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I figured I'd ask you because honestly, you were there for a couple of like I always almost end up like texting Truce because like it's just he's my best friend. He's like a brother to me, man. I was like, it is what it is, and like just because of that, it's just like fuck, I'm just gonna text him. I'm just gonna do all this shit.
are you drunk now? Is that why you're being so kind?
No, and wait, no, I'm just talking about like how it used to be. Like it's exactly what it is. He's like a brother to me, man. Like seriously, I've known him for a good long time. Like pretty fucking close. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, no, because of that, like I end up like texting him or like saying shit like that. Also, one thing that's really fucking weird. I think I actually did this a bit recently in like general chat a couple months ago or something when I was at a house party. I was like, oh no, it was a house pool party basically, and it was pretty nice. And essentially, I don't text super fucking sloppy when I'm drunk. It's weird, but I don't do it on purpose, but I can see it happening. I start texting as if I'm smarter than I actually am. Like the way I don't use big words, but I start texting like I'm a fucking Shakespearean retard.
Yeah, I
I think,
understand.
like, you know what I
Trying not
mean?
to text like you're drunk, but
Yeah.
they can tell because it's not normal.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like I try my best not to like text sloppy, but the way it comes out, it makes me sound like I'm some fucking like high IQ retard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever turn like spell check off when you drink?
Fuck no.
My
Fuck
girlfriend, I
no.
was texting her, she's like, "You can't be that drunk," and I turned spell check off, and
Bro.
it looked like just a jumble of words. She's like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, I told you.
Bro. If I turn off spell check, I would be in trouble.
There's like
I
no
like
spaces, like commas everywhere.
like even without spell check I could be okay, but it's when I'm getting like not super shit faced, because the thing is I can hold my liquor incredibly well. It's just that it's rare. Like you have to understand, it's actually very rare that shit like that over like at that wedding party happens. It's actually very rare. That's not me. I'm not some sloppy drunk all the time or something. Like I'm actually very like collected and very responsible with myself. It's just that when I'm around friends, like during that moment, I let myself go. It's fine. I know I'm safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm around friends, I know they got my back. I'm not gonna have any fucking problems. They're not the kind of friends that write on my fucking face or like pull my pants down or some shit like that. Like that's fine, but like you know what I mean? Like when you're really fucked up, like I don't want that shit happening to me right away. It is what it is. But yeah, no, good times, good times. But yeah, like I'm sure you guys can hold your liquor, but it's just more of I'm very careful with it. Like I can tell when it's happening. I like to be a bit buzzed, but not like super buzzed. Cause super buzz is dangerous unless you're around friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck man. I don't think I've ever caught myself not around people that I know. That like that's when I don't drink. Like for the most part, let's say I'm around like a new place, I just don't drink. I'll be real with you. Like I don't immediately do that. Like and most of the time, like I would be not designated driver, but I'd rather try to take care of my friends over me getting fucking drunk because I'd rather them not be retards for the most part. Like if we're trying out a new place, I'd just like sacrifice and be like, yeah, I'll be designated driver. I might have a drink or two, but not more than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just
It is
walk
what
everywhere. I can get shitty if I want.
See, that's reasonable, but the thing is, like, I think around where you are, everything's pretty close knit.
Well, I mean, I get an Uber when I leave.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you can also just get like an Uber, but it's fairly close for like you for like getting everywhere.
Yeah.
The only issue like here is especially like in like because let me explain where I am. Like, I'm like 20 minutes from Manhattan, but like you have to either take the train or you have to like drive there. So like I can't really exactly walk there, unfortunately. I mean, I could try to go to local places, but around the places around here are pretty trashy. Not super bad, but like some of them. Oh, one of them has a really nice pool place, like a real nice like area in the back with like nice fucking pool tables. It's, like that one's nice, but the rest of them, it's just like a bunch of like I don't know. It's a bunch of pissy drunks, like not like good drunks. Like they're just the sloppy drunks that come in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be around too many people like that. Like that's what I mean. So you have to go over to ones like over in Manhattan and shit. It's pretty nice though. It's pretty nice. But it I can't walk there unfortunately. I wish I could though. Oh, I might just build a bike like you did and just try to drive it there.
Man, that death trap, I wouldn't drive it around the block. If I didn't
Or
have
just
to.
around the block.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that's not bad though. I like it. I like the oh by the way, so for context, Rumjack, what did you build again? It was like a crate. It was a crate bike?
Yeah, you order a 125cc speed off the internet, and it comes in a box, and you just pop that thing.
That's fucking sick though.
Yeah.
But like I think you were like actually explain it like the shifter, because the shifter is pretty fucking weird on your bike, man.
Yeah, I got a suicide shifter on it with a Budweiser beer tap.
That's fucking sick. It's just like, and like it's not super hard, but getting you on the handle it's a bit tricky. Like when you have to do it yourself.
What do you mean?
Because like if I remember, you have to get the pressure for it.
Hey, I think I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fine, Lemons. I know it's late over there for you. It was cool that you were with us for a bit.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
think
it's 3 a.m. over at his part.
Oh damn.
Yeah, he has to go to school. He has to go do maths.
hey, I'm in my like break. I've got 2 weeks off.
Oh, then what are you not staying up for, retard?
Fuck you. I'm tired.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you. Go get some rest.
Nah, I don't feel tired. I'll go to bed in like 10 minutes. I'll go to bed at 5:30.
And half past. Okay.
Oh,
Alright, man. That's fine. Then that's fine. But you know what I'm talking about. Like you have to get the pressure line for it. If I remember. I can't. Yeah. What's up?
I'm trying to like take the piss out of like uh, an accent that it sounds nothing like mine. But
Are
like,
you trying to do American accent?
no, I was trying to do like what you would probably think of a British accent, but I can't fucking do that.
Past noon. Yeah.
You just fucking inbred when you do that.
That's what most of Britain is.
Go to like West Virginia and there's like fucking so many inbred people there.
West Yorkshire,
No.
Worcestershire.
I met a guy from West Virginia in fucking like earlier last year. Gee, he sounded like the most inbred person I've ever met. Like genuinely,
They
he was
got
like
thick accents.
he was practically a Neanderthal. I swear to God. His accent, like damn.
Was it a full Southern accent, and like what is it?
I don't even know how to describe it. It was just like
Try to say some words that he said in his accent.
I can't.
Try.
The thing is, I didn't understand a word he was speaking. Does that give you a good enough idea?
No,
Okay.
that doesn't. That doesn't fucking help.
Anyway, I couldn't understand it. Just think of like fucking hillbilly, just but like really fucking inbred, and it didn't sound like he was speaking English, even though I knew he was, because like
So it's like the Squidbillies, but more potent.
I wasn't sure.
Oh wait, I don't think you know what the Squidbillies are.
Yeah,
I
didn't you sit in for that Unknown Hinson video?
Oh yeah.
I'm
We were
watched.
talking about Unknown Hinson and like, and we were talking about the Squidbillies thing. Yeah, you were telling me. I think someone you voiced him. Oh no, Unknown Hinson voiced one of the characters. I
Yeah,
think
he
you were
was
telling me.
early.
That's just wild to me. I never even would have thought of that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I didn't even know about Unknown Hinson. Like I didn't think about him.
Oh yeah, he's real good. You should check him out live.
He's still. Oh right, he is still alive.
Yeah.
He still does shows.
Yeah, pretty recent, like 2019.
Really?
Yeah.
Like he still tours. That's his thing.
Well, not lately, obviously.
Huh. Oh yeah, I'll look into him. But like, yeah, no. What were we talking about? Yeah, no. Okay, so you're talking more about like real Southern accents, like the real like redneck shit.
Sure.
I think that's what he's talking about, cause like, it's not like Rumjack's accent. It's not my fucking New York accent, and it's
It basically sounded
yeah.
like I can't actually describe it. Like it was genuinely unintelligible. However,
I think for your standards, maybe.
yeah, I could barely understand what he was saying.
Listen. Like he was probably just talking about his day or something. It's probably like it just didn't get over to you. Could you at least just try to mimic some shit that he said?
I
Give us an
can't.
idea.
Do you know this was like 6 months ago? I can't fucking do this shit.
That's 6 months ago. If it was 3 years ago, I would have understood. But like, you can remember from 6 months.
No, I can't.
Come on, give us a taste of that dagoom. That
can
kind of old school shit.
barely remember what I had for tea last night.
Oh, also, when he says tea, he means dinner.
Yeah.
To give you an
Okay.
idea. Yeah, no. He doesn't mean literally as if he just had tea for dinner. Like tea is dinner. So dinner is like regular except for actually wait, I have a question. Lemons, what did you have like not dinner, but there's always a stereotype of like British food being really fucking bad. Like it like really, really sad, depressing food.
Well, what do you mean?
Like it's apparently you guys eat like stale bread and like some eggs and that's about it for breakfast.
No. You get some
What-
bread and you get some scrambled eggs, and you make
So that's
scrambled.
exactly it.
It's nice. It's actually alright. It's good food. It's nice.
Yeah, but do you guys use like seasoning and shit?
Well, you can
And
put.
like, did
You
you?
can. You won't really put like fucking seasoning on that.
Do you toast your
Right.
bread?
Do you know what chicken tikka masala is? That is
Yeah.
technically
Yeah.
classed as a national dish here because
Oh, what?
because we came up with it.
No, you stole that shit.
No, we didn't actually.
You stole that shit from India. It sounds like.
No. You want me to tell you how it was? We stole the spices and shit, but we actually came up with the dish ourselves. Like the
I don't
actual.
know. I don't buy it.
No. Trust me, because that's the whole thing. Like you think it is, and I
I'm
was.
gonna
literally-
look it up. I'm gonna look it up. Origin of chicken. Origin of
They
chicken.
don't eat
tikka.
it in India.
The origin of chicken tikka masala is India.
No, actually read about it rather than the first thing that comes up. Go on the actual thing and it'll say, "Oh, spices and shit from India is influenced by Indian food, but was actually made in the UK." And like whenever fucking we had India under one of our colonies.
So it turns out apparently no one knows the actual origin, so you're just lying to me.
Not fucking lying. I know what it is because you can't call it a fucking national dish if it isn't from that nation. Like,
It is considered your country's national dish. However, they still don't have an idea of where it came from.
it came from here. Trust me.
However, chicken tikka is an Indian dish, it says.
Yeah, chicken tikka is chicken tikka masala.
And
No,
masala is also from India.
no, it's not. Shush.
Yeah, so it looks like you guys stole yet another thing, you fucking colonizers.
Wait, you shush. Hey, we wouldn't have like a culture right now. Actually, no, we would have. Do you know how many fucking times we've been invaded by different people? Though we've got invaded by the fucking Romans, Vikings.
Well, first of all, you've invaded most of the world.
Oh yeah, no, that we learned from the best.
So
We look-
all I
we-
will say is that it's about time you guys got invaded back.
Oh no. What do you mean? It's about time we got invaded? But we invaded after they invaded all of us. We got invaded by the Romans in like
I don't know.
no, like over 2,000 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we got fucking like the Vikings was like 1,000 and a bit years ago. So that's where all York come from. You know Yorkshire. That's where the Vikings were, because it comes from Jorvik, which is a Viking village, which then turned into York.
Hmm.
Honestly, if you actually read up on history here, it's actually interesting, because like we had in 1066 there was the Battle of Hastings, which basically killed the current king, and we got taken over by the French, and that's why our language has like so many different words for the same thing. Because
Oh, that explains why you guys say things wrong.
no, right? Because you got fucking founded like 200 years ago, and you think you're all important and shit.
Yeah, we're a lot cooler than you.
So, basically, the language originated from fucking German.
Mm-hmm.
It had
Mm-hmm.
Germanic origins, and then it's got Nordic influences as well as fucking French.
See, I have one thing to tell you is that once it reaches America, it's no longer German. It is American. Anything in
No,
America that we claim is America.
no, because that's why it's classed as a Germanic language. 'cause
It's American.
no, it's not America.
American.
American is just a fucking bullshit thing.
English is American.
Sure,
American.
if you really want to think that, you can. But you just
This is
fucking-
why you guys call a car hood a bonnet.
yeah, it makes more sense.
This is why you guys call a regular,
Why would
for example, a bagel, a humbernickel pumper, dude.
No, fucking bagel's called a bagel.
No, I don't believe that. I think you're just trying to one up us. You're
Do you want
trying
me
to do a humbernickel pumper, dude.
Hey, I've literally got bagels downstairs. I could
I
literally
don't
go.
know.
I
That's
could
just
go
because
take a
that's just because you're trying to pretend you're like how people are weeaboos and like they enjoy Japanese culture. You're just like you're American weeaboo. You're a Westaboo. You're a Westaboo, which is someone that enjoys American cultures and pretends that they're better. So you just
Ameri-
have bagels and you call them bagels.
America's a shithole. I think everybody can.
You wish it was.
No, I don't
British.
wish. I wish it wasn't.
British.
No, I wish it wasn't.
That's
It's
who you
just
are.
it is.
No, I like let me explain. I can agree with you on that, but the issue that comes to this is, as we talked about it before, it's not nationalism, but we get to talk about our country and call it a shithole. You're not allowed to say that shit because it's fucking America.
Nah, because
America, America, America.
I made
End
you.
it.
I made you.
America, America, America,
Your
America,
country's my
America,
child.
America, America,
Your,
America,
your
America,
country's my
America,
child. Yeah, how
America,
do you feel about that?
America, America.
Beautiful.
Baba Booey.
Nothing compares to the British Empire, though.
Baba Booey.
That
I
shit
want to
was.
hear it.
Baba
Ah.
Booey.
It's
Baba
not.
Booey. Baba Booey.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
I
What are you
mean,
gonna say?
it's called
Baba
boom
Booey.
boom.
Wait, he's talking like Lemons. If you didn't hear that, he's talking about that old fucking British like Vine. I'm in me mom's car. Vroom vroom. Get
Yeah.
out of me car. Aw.
Oh,
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna say? Come
sorry.
on, bro.
Alright, fine. I'm in my dad's car. Vroom, vroom.
Is that actually
Oh.
like a knockoff?
Oh. But Dad.
Right, you ready for this?
Oh
That's
shit,
the
that's fucking
American
Hank. That's Bobby.
You ready? You ready?
That's the American version of I'm in my mom's car.
I don't. Okay. All right.
What did you
Yes,
not
Lemons.
think?
No, I've never heard of that. Go on, Lemons. I'm waiting.
Give me a second.
What
am
are
I
we
allowed?
waiting for?
No, am I allowed to play any music, or is that not allowed?
Depends on what it is. It better not be your fucking national anthem.
No, it's not quite.
What do you mean not quite? Rumjack.
Yeah.
Can you agree with me that we can talk shit about our own country, but we don't like it's not cool if another person from another country talks shit?
I mean, I don't really give a shit.
Man, you're trying to fucking back me up here, retard. Back me up.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, good thing I have rhythm muted.
No, you want turn it on.
No worries. I'll have it fixed.
No.
What did you add? Because I won't let it play unless you tell me.
What rule Britannia?
Ew.
Don't worry. I'll counterbalance it.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Juice.
Wait,
My
oh no.
American.
Wait, that's me 6.
Go ahead, play it on me 6.
Oh my, no, I accidentally played on rhythm. Okay. Oh my god, if you unmute both of them right now. Guys, this is gonna sound like pure chaos.
How the fuck do I unmute this? Because it will not let me do that.
Like,
Oh, no, it does. Oh my god.
you might want to edit this out, Rumjack.
It's live.
Yeah. American Athletes is winning.
Wait, live isn't it actually streaming?
Yeah,
American Anthem is winning.
Damn.
It's winning. Winning. Winning.